Hello, good morning, everybody. How are we doing? We got another day in the market. We've got about an hour until the US market is going to be open. We've got Amy. Everything's kind of selling off a little bit here. We got the SPY trying to bounce back up just a little bit red. Amy's down about 3 cents right now. We got Apple in the top right. GME is up 54 cents right now. We got some news from the SEC right now. Kind of interesting. Doesn't really affect us at all, but I find it pretty interesting. The US SEC charges Medallion Financial Corp with engaging in fraudulent schemes to boost stock prices. So not manipulation on the way down, just pumping. That's essentially what they're charging them for, just pumping, which I mean, is that really going to do a whole lot? I mean, it's the SEC. Who really knows? So, how's everybody doing? We doing all right? Time for coffee and a poop and a fix. Matt Synthetic Girlfriend, what's up, man? How we doing? Subi Sickness, what's up? Phil, how you doing? Oliver, Amy needs to put on that bright green dress and wear it all day. I would have to agree. Let's see here. Let's do a quick Ortex update before we really get into the day. So we've got utilization at 76.50. 76.5%. 7 days ago, it was 79%. We also have the estimated short interest at 17%. Return shares today, 119,000. Borrowed shares, 2,000. Net return of shares so far today of 117,000. Now, there's only been one loan that's gone out today, 2,000 shares borrowed. The cost to borrow is flat across the board. So that borrow, the cost on those 2,000 shares is 1.25%. Now, with the utilization where it is, we're going to need to see it a lot higher in order to jack up those cost to borrow numbers. Now, we are still seeing the days to cover at 2.35. But again, with the lower volume days that we've seen on AMC recently, I wouldn't be surprised if we get back over 2.5 days to cover by the end of this week. Like volume yesterday, what was it? Like 20, 30, 35 million, something like that. So yeah, nothing too crazy. Also, thinking about causing problems today. StockTwits is comedy this morning. I actually haven't seen it. How's it doing? StockTwits. Let's see. AMC StockTwits. How's it? I usually stay away from StockTwits because it's like a Reddit. Sometimes that's just kind of nonsense. And you got to sort through all the nonsense. Why tag your post as bearish when you're actually bullish? This is so funny. Is that what everybody's doing? They're just saying they're just tagging their posts as bearish, but they're saying bullish things. Come get your constitution. What is this? This is funny. So bullish, we turned red. Ape smash the like. Pump it, says the Subi sickness. I guess they're running it around on StockTwits. I guess that's how it's going today. My brother, what's up? Gringo, how you doing, man? All right. We also have a little bit of an update on the options chain here. So we have another additional about 10,000 contracts coming in from yesterday on the out of the money Januaries. Very solid. They're probably going to be spread out, or they're just going to be concentrated at the 145, which I think is the most likely outcome. That's essentially where a lot of these contracts in terms of open interest are going to end up. When we take a look at the option chain right now, when you scroll deep, it's like 178,000 contracts in the open interest of the 145. That's kind of crazy. Kind of crazy. All right, let's get NVIDIA over here. Probably down. Yep, that one's probably going to get hammered. Let's see. All right, guys, it is the morning. I am going to run to the bathroom very, very, very quickly, but I will be right back. So I'll be back in a minute. If you guys don't mind, as you're coming in, just dropping some likes on the stream. I will be back in a minute. Just got to use the bathroom. How are we doing? I'm back. I'm back now. No, no, I'm not saying goodbye to my secret lover. That's not what was going on this morning. I just had to use the bathroom. It happens sometimes, people. I'm a human too. I'm not a little cyborg that just sits here like a robot and is just like, ugh. Once SCV hits the ripe age of 30, he will learn it's better to use the bathroom before he gets on the live stream. You know what? I did. Didn't really help all that much though. All right. So AMC's flat in the pre-market right now. Basically the same thing with the SPY down 0.04%. I haven't really seen a whole lot of news come out. Let me take a look. Where's the news feed? Oh shoot. Where'd the news feed go? Right here. All right. So we have the SEC, US 10-year Treasury yields rise to 1.526. Ooh, highest since December 9th. TLT tank. TLT tank on that one. Interesting. We're gonna need to open a bakery with all this bread we're about to make. Yeah. Also, I'm thinking about causing some problems today, like being a little spicy. Um, we've been talking about this like whole like situation going on with like AMC versus GME and these like silly elitists that just come out and are like, no, popcorn stock bad. It's a distraction. It's like, I might just let him have it today. Like I literally like there are a couple of things like I might just let it rip. If we see it, if we get some shills in here, which I think we're going to, we're just gonna let it rip. We'll see what happens though. If we trigger the rant, it's gonna be a dirty one. I like the positive vibes both Lou and STV are giving, but the numbers don't look good. Did they cover 15 million shares? No, they didn't. No. So here's the thing: there's a difference between like reality of short interest, like what the numbers actually are out in the market right now and how those numbers are going to affect the share price and the overall market and what Ortex is showing us. So here's what actually happened. November 30th, exchange reported short interest 16.25%. Okay. Now on December 15th, it comes out that it shot up to 18.84, but Ortex was estimating it higher at this date. So it doesn't necessarily matter what Ortex is giving us, or it even doesn't even matter what the exchange is giving us. There is a true number out there of what is the actual short interest. And that's what's affecting the stock. We're getting estimates and like the exchange numbers on the reported data, and it's giving us a decent picture of what the short interest actually looks like, but we don't know the true number. So when we see the numbers change and then the Ortex estimate comes down, that's not shorts covering. That's just them adjusting their algo. It's like literally just them moving a number around. It's not actual shorts covering at all. Could they have covered a little bit on the run up from like 20 to 32? Yeah, there was a little bit of covering, but it's not the big ones that we're looking for in order to really set this off. We also have a giant gamma ramp coming up, which is insane. Let's see where it's concentrated right now. What levels are we looking at? I mean, 30 is probably all right. 30 is actually not crazy. 35 is decent. 40 is big. We cross 40, that's going to be a really big signal that, okay, gamma is on. So crossing 40 is big. If we can do that, gamma's on. Matt Synthetic Girlfriend says, do it. Might have to. Let's see. It pisses me off how pre-market green and then after hours green, but red during open or being played again. Could be. I mean, if we see another day where like it looks like another day, I'm just gonna lose my mind. Like again, I would literally bet if there was like an options market for like calls on the price action being the exact same in the last 2 hours of the day, I would YOLO my entire net worth at it because like it's been the same the entire day. Like the entire like time we've been looking at this. Like streaming's a little bit different. Like you sit here and you're like paying attention to stuff and you're like, this looks identical to what we just saw. Market closed on Friday. No, bond market closes at 2, I believe. At 2. Yeah, also for everybody filtering in right now, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. It just helps out with the algorithm, gets the stream out to some more people, costs you nothing to do it. So thank you guys for showing so much support on the channel recently. You guys have been awesome. Let's see. Amy's coming back up. It is in the green right now. SPY still in the red. GME slightly green, about 0.5% right now. TLT is pretty red right now. We could see a decent move out of the SPY with this. If y'all want gamma squeeze, then people have to buy close to the money calls. True. Very true. Um, in order to get those calls in the money, I mean, they're gonna delta hedge pretty much everything that they're selling. So if the concentration at the 145s is insane, and there's like a boatload of contracts, but they only have to hedge like 20 of them. Well, it might be the same as having like, I don't know, 10,000 contracts at the money, but they have to hedge all of them. So there's kind of like a little give and take there where you have to figure out, okay, well, what's actually going to affect the price action the most? Um, and again, if for some reason we actually get going and January is another big run up and we run through the 145 and we run the chain again, I mean, it's nasty. Like if we cross 145, I would say 250, 300. That's essentially where it's looking. Um, 40 is a big level. If we cross 40 and hold gamma, that's what I'm looking at right there. But again, there's a lot of work we have to do in order to get up to those levels. Like a lot. Like that's a big move right now. It's like a 30, like 35, 40% move that we need to see out of that in order to really get it going. Volume dried up. It's ready to go anytime. Yeah, I mean, we still have that inverse head and shoulders, I think. Yeah. We still need that little golden cross here with the 50. So we need to start trending up after that. After this boom that we had, we need to start trending up. We got to have a good day mixed in here somewhere to get this little golden cross. Let's see. Nobody can tell you how to invest, and there are no predictions. It's all speculations. Yeah, that's the other thing. Like if you're gonna see things and people are gonna be like, "Oh, it's going here by this date." It's like, nobody knows. Like when I talk about January, it's like all I'm doing is looking at what's happened in the past with what we've seen on the option chain and what could potentially happen based off previous price action. Is it guaranteed? Absolutely not. We have no idea what's going to happen. Could they like somehow just let all of those contracts expire worthless? Yeah, it's possible. But it's also possible that we go on another massive run. So we don't know right now. We got to see. Crypto took a big doo-doo too. The crypto moves are a bit weird because we'll see it. We'll see crypto move like up or down, and sometimes the heck is going on here? Sometimes the market will like react positively to crypto going down, or it'll just rip with crypto. It's kind of it goes either way. Morning from Pennsylvania, STV, that GME NFT partnership FUD then. Yeah, apparently. Okay, so what happened? This is the other thing that happened. It's Benzinga's fault. Like, it's still here. Like, I'm pretty sure it's still here. AMC CEO here's the weird thing about it. AMC CEO Adam Aaron reportedly pursuing GameStop partnership through GameStop NFT marketplace platform from Bloomberg. Okay, cool. Then then all of us start talking about it like that's pretty cool. And then all of the elitists are like, "No, we don't want any of your stink near us." And it's like, "Shut up, bro." And then Benzinga comes out with an article citing Matt as the source. And we're all like pointing fingers at each other, like, hold on, hold on, hold on. We said we got it from you. Where's your source? And it's like, no, we got it from you. Where's your source? And it's like, hold on, what? And then Benzinga had to come out and be like, or Bloomberg had to come out and be like, yeah, we don't actually have a source. And it's like, what? Lucid is riding below the 50 SMA, going to be flat for or down for a while. Pretty solid ceiling. Yeah. Yeah, the Spider-Man meme. I saw that. I did see that when people it was like the pointing. It was like, "You got it." But you said it. I was like, "What is going on here?" AMC right here, Ortex. It's coming back up. Ooh, wow. Borrowed a bunch of shares today. So that's the interesting. Okay. So the cost to borrow today is looking like it's staying pretty flat at 1.25. Remember, we had 2K shares go out on loan, and now it's up to 218,000 shares on borrowed. And the cost to borrow has stayed at 1.25. The estimated short interest, 17.02. Days to cover, 2.35. Utilization, 76.5. Average days on loan, what are we seeing? Let's see here. What is it? 66.8. When all the rules are set and in place for SROs, then we will rip. Yeah, you're talking about 010? 010 is more of like it's like a potential to save the market in a time where everything's gonna collapse. Also, here's the other thing that's weird. This is a weird thing that they're doing right now. We haven't seen a repo. Remember, there's repos and reverse repos. We have not seen a repo in months. Like, we have not seen one. We've only seen reverse repos to take cash out of the banking system. But like yesterday, we saw the first repo, which was 3 million. Now that's the Fed sneakily putting cash back in the system. Wait, yes, that's the Fed putting cash into the banking system. Now here's the other thing. It's what's it called? Let's see. This is weird. The Fed gets its ducks in a row quietly for the next Wall Street bailout. Quietly adds Goldman Sachs, Citibank to its new 500 billion standing repo facility. The thing is that they already exist in this repo facility, but they have different like corporate structures that they have different businesses. So they essentially just doubled the amount of money that they can take from the Fed. And we started to see the repos come back. So it doesn't make a whole lot of sense that the Fed is like, oh, capital requirements too. I think a lot of those are still in effect. Um, like the new ones, like the haircuts and everything like that is starting to come into effect. Also, I am getting a haircut today. Maybe we'll get a haircut catalyst, huh? That would be sweet. AMC and GME. Yep. Here's the thing. No matter what anybody wants to say about AMC versus GME, it is irrefutable that they move pretty much together when big moves happen. Every single time there's been a big move in AMC or GME or a lot of these other stocks, they move together. The most recent one was Bed Bath & Beyond's earnings. None of these companies are related at all. Bed Bath & Beyond rips in the after hours after their earnings. GME and AMC both have very, very solid after hours. You're going to tell me that somehow they're not all in the same boat? Like, yeah, you can. Here comes the rant. Fuck it. Okay. This might come off a little bit annoying if anybody is a little elitist, but screw off. I don't care. You are literally the same as the people that we are fighting against, being like, no, we're better than you. We know more. Blah blah blah. Screw you and your pop. Fuck you. Here's what we're looking at here. The argument that some of these people make is like, there was only one stock that was shorted on the reported stuff over 100%. Cool. Awesome. Now, we all know that there are ways to hide short interest. We all know it. Through the options chain, through a lot of other derivatives, we know that they can do it. So, when you look at the short interest between AMC and GME right now on the reported, AMC is a higher short interest. Then they're going to be like, no, but they have a lower float. Okay, well, retail owns 80% of AMC at least on the reported data. So technically, the circulating shares that are just get traded around is much less. Like, yes, I'm very, very bullish on both. But if you come and act like a freaking idiot, I'm gonna put your arguments in the ground. They are both very, very good plays. Here's the other thing. I've seen people like, they're like, oh no, you're trying to save a dying business. They're both dying businesses. They were both dying until retail stepped in. Both of them. Retail owns 200% of the FLOPA. Yeah, I know. It could be way more. I'm just going off reported data. They were both dying. Now, we don't really know what GME's doing right now. I mean, I like what they're doing with this NFT marketplace. I think it's going to be great. Do we have enough details on it? No. What we get a lot of transparency from AMC and what they're doing, and none of these like cryptic messages on Twitter that we all have to depict. And then it just leads to more conspiracy theories. So we know what AMC is going to do. Like we talked about in yesterday's stream, these new NFTs are, oh my God, like the fact that they're going to put out these commemorative NFTs, and some of them are selling for $1,000, $2,000, $3,000, $16,000. Everybody's going to buy movie tickets and go to the theater just to have that potential. What is it, 10, 20 bucks for a movie theater ticket? And you could potentially flip that into at least 60 bucks. and AMC doesn't have to pay you for that. It's just how the marketplace is gonna go. That's so bullish. And with all the it's no secret. Yes, that's true. But the thing is when people come in and are gonna just be complete idiots and talk down on a given stock without really doing the research on it that everybody else has done, you're no different than fucking Sean Williams or whatever his name is. The dude at Motley Fool that's like, yeah, 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 whatever. It's the same thing. It's the same exact thing. It's like you're not really for the cause. You're for your own specific selfish benefit in this. You're not for the changing how the market works, fighting for transparency. The other thing is that we've talked about this many, many, many times. Going off of the premise that they're all linked, which they are. They are all linked. You cannot have these stocks that are in different industries, different ETFs, different everything, and then one of them rips and then they all go. They're linked. So the fact that people are buying up all of them hits them from all angles. It's not going to be the same institutions that are shorting all of them, but there's going to be a select few that are. So when you start to see like, okay, retail's buying over here and like institutions are buying these stocks over here. Let's say it's like the tier 2 or tier 3 squeeze plays, like Bed Bath and Beyond, Nokia, any of these other ones, BlackBerry, cool. Now those stocks were getting shorted into oblivion. Now those start to come up. But AMC and GME are the top 2. Now, if they were only shorting that one, or let's say it's just GME, but then they were shorting all of the other ones, it doesn't really matter a whole lot if GameStop goes nuclear because those other companies, they can still short them to zero. So the fact that they get hit on all angles, it doesn't matter that there's other stocks that are out there that are heavily shorted that they're doing this too. It doesn't matter. It's stupid. You're being an idiot. Like you're playing stupid games here. And then people are gonna come out and be like, "Oh, he's selling shares." What, Tesla to zero now after Elon sold all those shares? What are you, an idiot? I sold all my AMC and GME for Hood. Nice. Play stupid games, win stupid NFTs. Tesla bears now. Morning STV says, M. Kriegs, what's up? So glad I didn't miss Sunday school this morning. Preach it, STV. Oh, we're going to do it a lot today. I feel like we're going to get some shills in here today. This rant should end with, now get my driver back, Dad. That's funny. It should. I'm driverless. Actually, technically, I think I still have a driver now. At work this morning, I'll send the briefing really quick if it's available. M. Kriegs, thank you. Here's what I also saw too. Here's what I also saw. The same people that are like being the like elitists and stuff are like saying that like the AMC YouTubers are like paid shills by the hedge funds. Here's what I would like to say to that. And they're like, "Oh yeah, I have research on it." Okay. Put it out then. Do it. I would love to see what conspiracy you can come up with that I, a 22-year-old college student, am a hedge fund plant that is trying to get like in talking bullishly about these stocks. I would love to see it. I would literally print out pictures of it and put it on my wall and be like, sometimes people are stupid. Like, really? That like that's anytime somebody's gonna go say that, any type of argument that they make after that is invalid. It's like, oh, they're paid by the hedge funds. It's like, what, dude? What? It's so wild. Like, Like, come on now. Wait, you're a paid shill and your dad still pays your driver? The things make you say yeah, like, come on. Like, nah, that was when I was 15. Yeah, it still makes me pay for my driver. Yeah, well, no, I paid for my driver in that scenario. I blew $400 and I didn't have to when I was 15. That was bad. That was, like, all of my net worth at that time. Actually, no, I was working. I don't trust this VIX guy. He seems a bit hedgy. These people, man. That's the other thing. Like when you like this is like I always think sometimes it's like, oh, sometimes you'll see like things come out. There's like a situation when the where like you actually know what's going on, and then there's like people that are like, oh yeah, they're like then these conspiracy theories come out, and you're like, what? You're like, where did you get that? It's the same thing as like Citadel on like Ken Griffin on house arrest. Imagine if they're watching and they see everybody saying that he's on house arrest because his plane didn't move. If I was him, I'd be like, "Oh my god, I'm never gonna these people are so stupid." That's literally what I would think. Like, sometimes you just, like it's, like, mind-boggling. It's like, "What are you talking about?" I don't trust the fix. He seems really what? What are your thoughts on Tesla? I mean, Elon's selling shares, it must be going to 0, right? Let's see. Henley I just love Henley hoodies. Clearly, this guy wears only dirty college hoodies. I mean, I wore it yesterday, so morning, everyone. What's up, Carl? How you doing? Yeah, I mean, I don't know. Stopped in to say what up, Vic's been watching since day one. Trey Subway Crumbs. What's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for popping in. SUV, well, I would like to see market transparency. Think about this. Let's say we can see who's shorting these companies. How does that help us? We know it's happening already. Um, well, if it's forced reporting and they're all inputted on this like a system that puts in automatic reporting, well, it'd be very, very easy to see that things were out of whack and that there's shares out there that there shouldn't be. The way it's set up right now, where they self-report it, they can hide it, and then they can just hide it in the derivatives market. And without FINRA 2119, we don't even get to see the synthetic short interest. So that's kind of where we're at with that. I remember college, that hoodie gets washed every 10 years, provided you don't spill White Claw on it. Nah, I wash my clothes. I live off Hedgie's money and Hedgie tears. Yeah. Like, I don't get it, man. So I just don't get it sometimes. Like, AMC pre-market moving up a few. Yeah, it's up 6 cents right now. SPY's trying to move back up a little bit. TLT is taking a beating today. Bond yields are up, so that could be decent today if they continue to rise. Yeah, that's usually what happens. Post AMC and GME, what do you think will be the next major tickers that will get attention? Honestly, it might go back to the EV craze. Like, remember in 2020, NEO was the crazy one. Then it was like Nano Dimension and BNGO and Palantir and a lot of companies like that. Again, I mean, I think it's going to be more of in 2022, it's going to be a lot of like value stuff. I think there's going to be a lot heavier focus on dividends. I think crypto is going to really start to get going too. I think with the audiences that we've built up, I think a lot of people do not like the stock market after what's been said. And I think a lot of people might start to transition into crypto. Because here's the thing, I saw something that made a lot of sense the other day, that the crypto market right now is a lot like the like what was it, the 1990 2000 dot-com bubble and the tech boom, that these coins are coming out and there's thousands of percents of return, but they don't actually do anything. Like, you could just put like tech enterprise in your name. Where did I see it? I think this was on TikTok, and these companies would just rip. So I think it's a lot like that. And there's like not a lot of regulation. There's all sorts of new projects coming out. There's a lot of pumping. Like, it's very, very kind of like a wild, wild west over there, like it was back then. So I think if you're really hunting for risk return, like a decent trade off over there, I mean, I think you could get something going. Mask Gang, what's up, people? How are we doing? For everybody new popping into the stream right now, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. We got Spy coming up here, looking decent. We got Amy up about 4 cents in the pre-market. We got a update from M. Kriegs. Here we go. S&P 500 futures trade 13 points or 0.3% above fair value in a tame pre-market session. That's bullish. Easing concerns about the new variant impact on the economy. Very bullish. Being part of the Santa Claus rally period. Economic data. Okay, so we got some economic data that came out at 8:30. Now we're starting to see us come back up. So the economic data must have been decent. Treasuries. Nah, the 10-year was coming up. Yeah, so Tesla's ripping with the news that Elon is done with his options. SPY will crash soon. You don't know. 30K free today, can't do options. Why can't you do options? Sit for now or anything you love? I don't know. I mean, we've got these two companies called AMC and GME that are pretty good. If you like those could be a decent one. We got Tesla coming up. There's a lot of things that kind of have been selling off recently. We got the mass incoming. What's up, people? Mass gang. You guys missed a little bit of a rant that I'll probably have to do again a little bit later today. But whatever, it's fine. We'll just keep ranting and it'll be a great time. Do you think with the newfound capital with the apes that will try to squeeze everything over leverage? You streamers kick ass answering so many questions all day, ignoring the hate. Thanks, Travis. I appreciate it, man. So I think there are going to be people that are going to be chasing squeezes. Now, I'll probably try to get in on some after. I mean, might as well. I'm not going to put like my entire net worth into them. I think that would be silly. But again, if things don't change, there's going to be more opportunities. Like, what did we just see with how's ISIG doing today? ISIG up another 6% in the pre-market right now. It was up 64% yesterday. Now what's the pre-market high? 2074. If it breaks 2074 intraday today, it could really start to come back up. Because the short interest on that thing was 60% reported on the exchange. It was crazy. Did you cover the StockTwits movement already? Yeah, I mean, it looks like essentially what's going on StockTwits is people are just saying bullish things, but like marking them as bearish. So I don't get it. I mean, it's trending on StockTwits, I think. The sentiment. The sentiment. So I think they're going to track sentiment by like how people are marking their what do you call it? Marking their messages. So the sentiment is down 37% and the message volume is up 55%. So here's the thing. Remember, we were talking about JP Morgan yesterday and how they're tracking retail sentiment. Now, if you think they honestly might just I don't know. I mean, the thing is that I feel like if the JP Morgan algorithm is going to like detect that retail is bearish, they might short it more, or they're going to inverse it and just be like, oh, good time to cover or start buying it. I don't know. I don't know what they're going to do. The SPY is coming up right now. It's up 30 cents in the pre-market right now, looking decent. I'm going to need a big move out of the SPY today for those silly YOLOs that I have to print. Hedgies buy that bearish sentiment. Yeah, never heard of StockTwits until now. I used to mess around on StockTwits. I wouldn't I used to just like watch it and what was going on. It's the wild, wild west over there. It's like Reddit on steroids. Hold on, I'm getting some messages from TMI. All right. StockTwits is wild. Yeah. I mean, I don't know. I don't know why people are doing this, but it's kind of funny. Like it's just marking everything as bearish and then just like saying bullish things about it. Let's see. Thomas, what? What? Oh, also, we have an Adam Aaron tweet 8 hours ago. There are more than 6,000 company stocks listed on the New York Stock Exchange and the NASDAQ. The AMC ticker symbol was looked at 195 million times so far in 2021 on Yahoo Finance. some 30 million more times than of any other ticker symbol. That truly blows my mind. Here's the other thing that I think. Oh, here's the other thing that I want to add to this rant. I've seen some messages come out where people come out hot, being their silly elitist self. And they're like, "Buh, buh, 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 buh," whatever, the stuff, like, crazy stuff, like, saying basically talking nonsense, and then they get, like, a logical response and, like, a nice response, and they're like, "Yeah, well, it's just I just want to see, like, our ticker getting mentioned more and blah, 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 like, I want, like, the news to talk about it," and it's like, "Hold on now, you are in control of that. If you want your ticker to get mentioned more, especially if the platform you want it to be mentioned on more is YouTube, make your own YouTube channel and talk about it." I talk about GME all the time. Do I talk about it in as much detail as AMC? No, I just don't. It's just how I do things. Do I think I'm bullish on both? Yes. Do I hold both? Yes. So it's not like a jealousy thing. It's like a, maybe it is I don't know, man. It's like, come on. Detroit in the house, holding strong. What's up, man? How you doing? SV, where all the co-streams? I'm telling you, that's when we start to rip during the co-streams. Ah, I don't know. We got to do more. I mean, like we just like are all like on our schedules now. Ooh, Spy is having a nice little pop here. Amy up 8 cents. GME up $1.71. ISIG doing decent. How's Nvidia doing? Please God, do something. I'm confused. I woke up sick, feeling like crap. Are people fighting over stupidness again? Yeah, pretty much, Ryan. Everyone has their favorite tickers. That's fine. Wyoming in the house got to watch the Fed fly out of Jackson this summer. Interesting. Wait, didn't they move the Jackson Hole Symposium online? I thought they moved it online. Maybe I'm wrong. Let's do Jello shots, but without the nasty Jello. Interesting. What's AMC's competitive advantage on the NFTs over a company like Netflix or Amazon? How does Netflix offering NFTs? Are you talking about if they were to offer them or like a streaming service? Well, hold on. Why is no one talking about the DTCC and the new requirement? What new requirement? Send it to me. I haven't seen any new requirements coming out from the DTCC, but if you got it, I will definitely take a look at that. What's AMC's competitive advantage on the NFTs or a company like Netflix or Amazon? Okay, interesting. Very good, interesting question. So, are you talking about like competing in terms of in like streaming versus movie theaters, or if like Netflix and Amazon themselves were to start releasing NFTs? I'm gonna go off of like competing with streaming. One, we already know that streaming is not a real competitor to movie theaters. We know that a lot of these movie studios want their movies to go to theaters because they can make more money off of them. Now, the fact that AMC is offering these NFTs, well, it's not even it's just furthering that idea that those companies are just not. I mean, yeah, they're going to continue to do well. Like they're just a different business model. Like movie theaters and streaming are different. Um like they are substitutes, but at the same time, like the studios are going to make more money every single time if they go to the theaters. Now, if AMC is going to be like, yeah, we're going to release these NFTs, and the potential on those NFTs is to potentially make like, I don't know, 10 grand on like a $10-$20 investment into a movie ticket, everybody's going to just start buying tickets. And if you have to go to the movies to actually get your NFT, you're going to get more foot traffic. You're going to get more consent. Like it's just a much better thing to do. If you sell a covered call for March, do you still have January dividend ownership? You should. You should. I don't know why you wouldn't. Yeah. What's this new DTCC requirement? Because I haven't seen anything. If it's a LinkedIn post, I'm probably just going to be like, no, stop. Here's the thing. Here's the thing. LinkedIn is the same thing as if I came on here and just made a video or just said it's the same thing. If I just said some wild stuff. It's the same exact thing. Let me see if I can find it. It was on Twitter yesterday. Miguel, awesome. Yeah, let me know if you have it. Send it to me on Twitter. I'll take a look at that. That sounds interesting. All right, people. We have 18 minutes until the market opens. SPY's doing its thing right now. It's up 0.08. We got AMC doing decent. Let's see here, people. A marketing play and ad revenue if nothing else. Yeah, I'm so bored. It says Matt Synthetic Girlfriend. How? They're talking about 017. All right. Take a look. When did this come out? 017. What's the date on this thing? The 13th? Capital requirement. Yeah, we've already been over this. I've already made videos on this. The capital requirements for participants have not been updated over 20 years. Yeah, I've talked about this before. They're increasing it by like 10x. On the what do you call it? There's like a chart on here where it's like XX capital and the variation something. Like there's a chart on here that's like maybe it's not the. I mean, I saw it on the NSCC one. I don't see it on this one. But yeah, if you have it and it's something if it's something different, let me know. But I've already talked about that. Like I think it was the day or the day after it came out. Is this FUD? AMC, GameStop volumes plummet as investors move to computer share. Yeah, there's not enough people moving to computer share to do that. Because here's the thing, we've seen over 100 million volume days. And I think GameStop had like 5.2 million on computer share, something like that. They reported on their earnings, but then you also have like Ryan Cohen shares on there, so it's not like an insane amount of like retail on computer share. Maybe it is. Maybe I have the numbers wrong and I didn't look at it correctly. But that it's around 5 million, I think was the number that I saw. Let's see. No, I already talked about it I talked about this a while ago. What dollar figure do we have to get to for the option chain to help us rip? 40. Because there's 50,000 at 40. That's gonna be a decent one. Let's see here. Thoughts on 40 January 2021, 2022 calls on Amy. I mean, I like them. I mean, that's kind of where the concentration is really at right now. So look over here. 57,000 contracts. Jeez, man, that's a lot. That is a lot. So let's see here. What else we got? Oh, chilling. Yeah, I read it. I mean, I read some of it. It's a lot of theory. A lot of theory, I think, going on there. Lot of theory. Oh, Amy, you shouldn't have. What you doing here? You want to go up? You want to go up today? I'd be all right with that. Come on. Can't find the article. It was on Twitter and LinkedIn. Yeah, it's the LinkedIn one. Okay, that's fine. I mean, it's the same thing as I don't know. I don't see. Here's the thing. I am always very, very wary of random LinkedIn people talking. Now, here's the thing. When Meltzer comes out, that guy, everybody was saying he's not a real person. I never thought he wasn't a real person, like ever. Like, the thing is, though, is that he ended up saying, like, Moas before Christmas, I think. Like, he started talking about, like, Ken Griffin on house arrest stuff, and it's like, it looks like you're just feeding into what people are speculating on and putting it on LinkedIn, and then people are giving it more credibility just because that's the platform that it's on, because people think, "Oh, business professionals on LinkedIn, these people must be smart." I know a lot of really, really dumb people that work in finance. I'm not saying that he's dumb. I'm just saying that I think that he's feeding in, or he was feeding into a lot of the different conspiracy theories and the different, not conspiracy, but like the basically just theories that people were having, like the Evergrande stuff. I personally don't think the Evergrande stuff is going to be directly related to AMC and GME. I just don't. I think it's priced in. The Chinese government's going to take care of it, and they're figuring it out. ISIG is ripping again? Interesting. Jesus. LinkedIn is a straight up joke. I have people that say they work for my company that have never even worked for me. I asked them to remove them multiple times. Yeah, confirmation bias. That's what it is. That's the word I'm looking for. A lot of confirmation bias is coming from LinkedIn. Here's the thing. You got to think about like what our fight is right now. It's against people that like are basically using their credibility because they took a test one time, that their analysis is better than somebody else's, and that's why they're short. I'm not saying that like everybody's doing this, but you have to be very, very careful with like trusting these people that are just going to come out and be like, yeah, I'm a advisor, I'm registered, and it's like I could do that right now. You understand that, right? 22-year-old Vix. It is all I have to take is the SIE, the prerequisite to the Series 7, get a sponsor from a financial institution, which I can do, and then take the Series 7. And it's $5,000 a year for them to do it and for me to have my licenses. That's it. That's all you have to do. Now, if I then put that in my LinkedIn and started posting things, would you guys give me more credibility that I took a test? I wouldn't. It's like saying like, "Oh, you did well on the SAT, you must be smart." Like you can be, you easily can be, but it's not a guarantee. So that's kind of why I'm like a little like I'm just like I'm wary about it. I'm like, hmm. So this is the thing. I don't judge the people that are putting out the information. I judge the information that's coming out from the people. And then when I see everybody start to hop on it, and they're looking at it as more of like an interpersonal way, that they're like, yeah, Peter Hahn's cool. I like him. I mean, I like Peter. He's a good dude. Rather have common sense than book smarts. Yeah, I just like to look at the information being presented versus the person putting it out. That's really all I care about. If I disagree with the information, that's fine. If I have a counter argument, I'm gonna offer my counter argument. The thing is I start to see people come out and be like, because I give this person credibility, anything that they say is gold. And I don't want to see that. I like if I say something, I want you guys to be like, is that true? Now when I show you guys stuff, I try to just put out all the evidence so I can show you where my line of reasoning is and like where I'm going with my thoughts and like why these thoughts come in. But if it's just like here it is, it's like you got to be very, very careful with what's going on. You wouldn't because you know better. Uneducated, smooth brains like myself don't know any better. That's what we're trying to do here, though. That's why, like, when we do these streams, like, I want people to get to that point where they're like, "Cool, information's out. Now let's figure out if it's real, or if it affects us, or if it's really significant." That's what I want everybody to be able to do. That makes us dangerous. Now there are like way more people getting to that point, and there's like over the last year, a lot of people have gotten to that point, including myself. If you asked me a year ago today what an FTD is, I'd be like, I don't know, man. Is that some sort of like disease? Or like how do you synthetically short? I'd be like, I don't know, dude. What are you talking about? So everybody's learning, including myself. Like everybody's learning. You found something dated December 22nd? Miguel, shoot that over. Yeah, it's called to appeal to authority. It's one of the logical fallacies. Yeah. Yes. I have heard of that before. AMC GME partnership? Nah, I mean, Bloomberg just completely botched it. And then when we were talking about it, being like, yeah, this is cool. And then the freaking Benzinga was like citing Matt for it. And Matt was like, wait, what's your source? And Benzinga was like, no, you're the source. And it's like, no, I got it from Bloomberg. And Bloomberg's like, well, it was just an absolute clusterfuck. Amy right now is up 11 cents, doing decent right now. Let's see. A 0.4%. GME is up about 0.5% right now. ISIG is going nuclear in the pre-market right now. The SPY is looking good. Everything is looking like it might get a little jumpy today. Let's see how TLT is doing right now. TLT is down. Ooh, this could be a decent day. Check my DM. I got you, buddy. Proposed rule change amendments. Capital requirements, list of members, redefine watch list, eliminate SEC. Oh, this is new, I think. This might be new. Oh, wait, no. As a CCP, expose the credit risk of its members. No, this is the exact same thing. Capital requirements have not been updated in over 20 years. This is we've covered this before. So when we scroll down further in this, actually, this is different. I mean, it's the same thing. It's just a different. Oh no, it's right here. This is the exact same thing that we've gone over. So what that proposed rule change essentially does is it basically hurts smaller institutions. That's what it does. So it puts a lot of pressure on the smaller institutions. Did you see StockTwits? I did. It was pretty wild. Honestly, StockTwits this morning was pretty wild. Let's see here. All right, everybody. Yeah, also for everybody new filtering in right now, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. Just helps out with the algo. Thank you guys for showing so much support on the channel recently. If I ruffle some feathers today, sorry. The filing is different. I believe there's an update. Huh. I mean, it's the same thing that I've seen. All right, Amy's selling off right now. This is literally the exact same thing that we saw yesterday. Down, I mean, it's flickering right now. The SPY's coming down a little bit, but not a whole lot. TLT is bumping up a little bit, but nothing crazy. So with bond yields moving today, we're probably going to leave TLT up here for a while because the bond yields are really going to play a pretty big role in what the market's going to do today. Already liked 2 times. Carlos, thank you, man. I appreciate it. There is something out there. Okay, Miguel, I can look for it. Let me pull up the let me just see if I can pull up the registry. No. Okay, so we have NSCC 017. What's this? A fee structure right here. Event types. Exchange did not charge fees initially to use the service. This one doesn't look crazy. Yeah, this is nothing. Proposing to eliminate a cap of 250,000 currently pays for AIP. Lower fees. Yeah, this one's nothing. So we went over 016. This is 017 on the NSCC. Has to do with like charging for a service that they're offering. It's nothing crazy. $5 is going to use yesterday's algo. I mean, it might, man. Like this is, unless we start to see some real big moves in the overall market, we might see very similar things. Benzinga put out an article of AMC and GME and it was FUD. I mean, it wasn't, it was just wrong. It was just fake news. I wouldn't call it FUD because it's not like fear, uncertainty, or doubt. It was more of just like fake news. It was just incorrect. AMC is trending on StockTwits because they're messing up the algo by bullish statements, but marking everything bearish. I know, it's hilarious. Still confused about this Bloomberg tweet fiasco. Okay, so apparently what happened, this is what people are saying happened. So what happened is there was a tweet sent out and it was basically a joke and fake that people photoshopped stuff from Adam Aaron. Now the tweet started to spike up in interest. And then what happened is that it popped up on Bloomberg, that this one Twitter account shared it. Then once it popped up on the Bloomberg terminal, then Bloomberg put out an article or a little headline about it. And then we started talking about it because we were like, what is this? And then there was no tweet from Adam Aaron. And if you remember yesterday, I was like, Adam Aaron should probably have tweeted about this. And then he never did. And then Matt talked about it. Then Benzinga cited him. And it was just this giant like disaster of like information that was just wrong. And it was meant as a joke, I believe. I mean, people were probably trying to mess with people to like hype people up. It was pretty stupid though. Good morning, family. Grandpa Barney loves it when you ruffle feathers. Thanks, kiddo, for all you do and getting up with us in the morning. Grandpa Barney, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. What's the deal with Neil Patel tweets? I don't know. Who is that? The vicious news cycle. Yeah, it's crazy. I went through the margin requirements and it says they have 45 to 90 days to decide to do anything. So at least that long before some action. Yeah, but here's the thing. We saw NSCC 002 and 005 come into effect, and that's well, the big ones like automatic margin calls and increase margin requirements. And then we also saw OCC 005 or 007 was the one where they needed like a lot more in collateral. So the partnership news was wrong. Yeah. Matt really hit big if Benzinga is citing him. Yeah, they've done that in the past for news with him, I think. But here's the thing, like people were blaming like people were blaming like TMI and Matt and like a little bit of me too for like sharing the information. But here's the thing, like look at this news. You come up right here 20 hours ago. This is the title. AMC CEO Adam Aron reportedly pursuing GameStop partnership through GameStop's NFT marketplace platform. It came up on the news feed. So like you click on it. Where is it? Like you click on it here and there's just a disclaimer here and it's just the title. And we were looking for the article and we just couldn't find one. It was crazy. Bing bong, Bloomberg is wrong. What's going on? I thought we were supposed to see shorts covering nearing end of the year. Okay, here's the thing. We're not supposed to see anything. We're waiting on the next big run up. Here's the thing. Remember, we were all like a lot of people were feeling this way in between like after March and before June. And then we just ripped. It can happen at any time, like especially with the option chain looking the way that it is, the short interest a lot higher, especially like reported. I mean, the it is setting up for a nasty move. The only thing that I see as being like, that's a little bit different is the utilization and the cost to borrow are a lot lower. So we were seeing cost to borrow very, very high on AMC going into June. We're not really seeing that now because the utilization isn't that high. So they're finding shares. Ooh, we got 1 minute until market open. Must you say you thought wrong? Yeah. There's a sell wall at 30. Let's see if we can break through it. Oh, low volume again today so far. Weeble's showing 190K, so it's probably, I don't know, 300, 350. Actually, usually Weeble gets like half of it. So let's see. We got less than a minute until market opens, people. Let's see if it's gonna flip right here. Here we go. Let's see. Shorts are paying interest. Let them prolong this. Yeah, that's FUD uncertainty. Okay, that's fair. It was a way to discredit YouTubers, quote a fake tweet, and YouTubers tell us about it. They blame the YouTubers. It's all manipulation. Yeah, true. Like, but like, if you're really like thinking about it, it's like you should be mad at Bloomberg and Benzinga for doing it because we're just like, here's the art. Here's the thing that we see. All right, so here we go. Market is open right now. SPY's getting a little bit of a green candle at open. Let's see if this holds. AMC popping up a little bit here. TLT is selling off. So if TLT starts to really downtrend throughout the day today, that is going to be bullish for the SPY, and we could really start to see a decent move. GME is up about $1. AMC is up 0.6%, about 15 cents right now. Let's see if this can continue and we get some bullish momentum today. We got 508,000 in volume right now. Let's go, people. Ladies and gentlemen, it's time for the main event of the evening. Yes, sir. Let's do it. All right, SPY's coming up here in a decent way. I mean, I'm going to need to see a lot more action for these YOLO SPY calls. All right, what are we seeing here? How are my BBIG contracts? Oh, the bid ask. That's why. All right, so I'm a little bit down on these SPY calls. I'm getting hammered on NVIDIA. Let's see. Docu getting hammered. Prague getting poopy. Let's see. What's Docu up to today? It's up. Whoa, boom, boom candle on AMC here, people. We're above 28 now. Let's see if we can make that move to 29. The SPY is coming up nicely here. We have GME coming up as well, up $2.58. Here we go. ISIG got halted. Oh boy. That's a big one. We're going to watch ISIG today. This one could be interesting. This one could be interesting. Bitcoin bleeding, Kenny hitting the reserves. Maybe. Have you recently checked Ortex? If not, I just checked Ortex, Simon. Let's see. Prague sucks. Looks like we were duped. I don't know. I mean, I'm still in those calls just to see what happens. All right, SPY is back down in its range right now. We have AMC coming down a little bit, still up 0.5%. GME up 1.93%. ISIG halted. So when did it halt? 9:30. So at 9:35, it will open back up. Let's see what happens with that one. That's going to be interesting. STV, you are the most fun. Thank you. LGVN is moving. Huh. Interesting. I'm calling it AMC to 35 today. Says Adon. That's a cool name. I like that. All right, let's see. Come on, SPY. Do something here. Drop a like for STV. Let's have a hype day. Yeah, thank you. If you guys don't mind just dropping some likes, let's see here. Here we go. Come on, Amy. We've seen only green candles so far. Only green in the buys. We're approaching 1 million in volume right now. Here we go. She's looking jumpy. The SPY is coming down and AMC is saying, nope, I'm coming up. GME is up 2.54. Amy's looking strong today right now. Let's see if we can basically wipe out the loss from yesterday. What was yesterday's open? So previous close. What was the open yesterday? What did we open at? Up here, it's around 28.38. So that's what we're really going to need to around the 20, like mid 28s is what we're going to need to see out of Amy to really get going. SPY coming up. Let's see. ISIG, we got 2 minutes left on that one. Here we go. Rockets and basketballs. I'm down. I'm down for the Rockets and basketballs, people. GME. Woo! $3.50. Here we go. Roman Atwood fan. Why are you spamming? Timeout. No spam. She's moving. Boom boom candle. I mean, I want a bigger one. I want a real big boom boom here. Here's the other thing that we have to watch out for. Fear candles. Remember, yesterday we were looking at all of those fear candles that just randomly hit the market. SPY is coming up now. Let's see if we can get an over 1% day on the SPY. So here's what we're going to need to see. This 50 MA is going to need to cross above everything. Now, once we see the 50 MA basically cross above the VWAP and everything else, using that as the support and trending upwards is going to be very bullish for the SPY. Let's see if it happens. It's basically the same thing with every other stock too that we look at. All right, ISIG, there's less than a minute until it unhalts. Let's see what happens here. Babyface AMC Ape, thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate it, man. It's my birthday. Let's moon. Happy birthday, man. If we beat 35.58% today on Amy in terms of a percentage gain by close, you will get mod for a day. I want a boom boom halt candle and I want it now. Me too, man. All right. So ISIG is about to unhalt. Let's see what happens. Amy up 32 cents. SPY is looking real good right now. I mean, it is like we're only 5 minutes in, but SPY is looking like it wants to have a day. AMC at 28.15 right now, looking decent. Spam is not okay, even if it's good stuff. Yeah, I just didn't know what he was doing. So I was like, oh, geez. Freaking Pfizer pisses me off. Yeah, I got out of those. All right, AMC's getting a nice boom boom here. Let's do it, people. Come on. Come on. Let's see this thing pop. Come on now. All right, SPY's coming up. Let's see if this 50 can really, really get going. SPY's up 0.15 right now. Amy is up. Whoo! Look at this candle, people. This is nice. 28.25. Again, the close that I want to see in order to be like, yep, Amy bullish above 30.72. That's what I want. ISIG should be unhalting right now unless it's just not going to. 5-minute halt usually. I don't know what they're doing on this thing right now. Is it halt pending news? No, I don't see it. Interesting. So it halted at 9. Oh, wait, no. Hold on. It halted at open, so maybe it's going to come out soon. That's a weird one. Wait for the smackdown. Yeah, it could, but SPY's looking decent right now. Let's see if we can really get going with all of these averages and really get the trends all coming up. So the 200 is still coming down. So we're going to need to see everything bend in the upward direction. The 100 starting to come up. It's looking decent. We've seen one red candle on Amy so far. So let's see what happens. We're up 1.73 right now, looking decent. Vix, just wanted to say thanks for the stream and showing up with the good vibes. Solid squeeze anytime, man. Thanks for coming in. Shout out to everybody that's always coming into the streams. Just supporting the channel, being positive. You guys are the best. Amy coming down a little bit here. Vidura 1, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it. Wait for it. I will wait for it. DWAC had 10-minute halt. Maybe this is a 10 or 15-minute one. I don't know why it's halted on open. This is longer than because usually they're 5-minute halts. All right, so Amy coming back down to the 200 now. SPY selling off. Let's get GME is up 1.78. AMC is up 0.5%, coming down pretty strong right now. What's TLT doing right now? Are they moving back up? TLT is trying to make a move back up here, so that is kind of what we're seeing on the SPY. Watch bond yields today. Look at this freaking candle right here. It's only 153,000 in volume. Let's see here, people. We love VIX. Thank you, Bliss. I appreciate it. Morning, bro. Can you tell us what the short interest is on AMC? Yeah, it should be right around 17. So let's see here. This is a little, ooh, sorry for the white flash. I can't control that. So they borrowed 256,000 shares on AMC today. Estimated short interest, 17.01%. Nothing's really changed. So there's a 0% change in the estimated short interest today on AME. Interesting. So TLT's coming up. Watch the SPY here. I mean, it is coming back up, but this is going to be what's going to mark and tell us where the SPY is going to go. TLT is down 0.82%. That's pretty big for TLT. It is kind of getting a little bit of a bounce here, but I don't know. I still like SPY today. All right, hold on. We got some news. Fuel Cell Energy shares down 12.5% after revenue miss. Rivian shares down 1.3% after delaying deliveries of pickup SUV with big battery packs. Interesting. So Rivian could be a decent dip buy here. All right. So TLT is coming back down. SPY is getting a big candle here. What's the volume on this thing? Oh, 320,000. That's normal. What's the volume total on AMC today? 2 million. That's not bad. I mean, ISIG is still halted. How's Rivian doing? It's coming down. Looks like it's going to go down below 100. Watch out below on Rivian. Let's see where it could potentially go. Watch 96 on Rivian. See what happens over there. Let's see. Let's get ISIG back up here. I just kind of want to see what happens with that. I don't have any settled cash, but I am kind of interested to see what happens. Oh, nope. Still suspended. Joe Ben, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. You and TMI are the best. Always reading comments. Much appreciated. Thanks for all you do, bro. Joe, thank you so much, man. I really appreciate that. Any idea what max pain is for AMC this Friday? Yeah, I gotcha. I should still be 29. We did get a couple more. Let's see. 29 still. Red is the new green. Yeah, so Amy coming down with the SPY. Really? Ooh. Ooh, look at this. SPY making new day highs here. Amy trying to come back up. ISIG still halted. Like, what is going on here? I mean, this could be a 10-minute halt. What are they doing with ISIG right now? Sick of these big red candles? Me too. Wow. Wow on the SPY. Hey, maybe we'll see a little bit of a different day today on the SPY. Maybe the fear candles will be to the upside. Oh, whoa. ISIG just opened back up $3 higher than the halt, up 50% on the day right now. Coming back down now. Let's see if the buyers are going to step back in. This is where the day traders are going to step in right now. So let's see if there's going to be a lot of selling right here. And then Amy, what are you doing? Let's get so TLT coming down to VWAP. If it breaks VWAP, watch out below. Let's see what GME is doing. GME selling off too. Let's see. SPY is making a move, though, here. This is sweet. Can I please check TD, like the ticker, or like TD Ameritrade? They are ripping off investors in ISIG. How? All right, Amy. All right, SPY moving up. GME getting a little bit of a pop here off of the 50, 100, and the 200, so that's not bad. AMC is gonna need a little bit of a move here to come back up, but with the SPY doing its thing right now, like, that is big. How are these SPY contracts doing? Did they flip back green? No, not yet. Oh, barely down on these. This isn't, I mean, the percentage is down, but let's see here. BBIG, Docu. All right. Come on, Amy. Let's get back going here, huh? As I said yesterday, the large funds move AMC whenever they want. How can we possibly expect a squeeze or even a rise in price? How did we get one in January? How did we get one in June? There were just a culmination of events and catalysts and indicators that were coming together that let us go. So every move is going to be different, but get ready with those SPY contracts. All right, I'm still not seeing I mean, on the big SPY day, we were seeing. So I don't know if the 50 is going to be able to get above the VWAP with a lot of this volume coming in. So we might. Here's the thing that would really confirm a SPY uptrend today. If we start to really come up here and the VWAP starts to bend up a little bit more, even if right now with what we're going to see, if we test VWAP here and start to come back up, SPY is going to be very bullish. So that is typically what I would look for. Just testing those averages. And if it's going to keep coming up, then you could use those as your little marker of, okay, is this going to be where I sell or is this going to be where I stay in? What's the volume right now? 3 million on AMC. ISIG 20. Wow, that thing is pumping. I mean, it's hanging up nicely right around VWAP, so that's not bad. Thank you for the stream. Appreciate your time and knowledge. Fuzzy Wuzzy, thank you, man, for coming in. TD claims the AMC short interest is 40% on the 15th. Can you send me a screenshot of that? Because that's interesting. All right, so look here. SPY testing VWAP. It is coming down below. So this is not, if it bounces right back up and really starts to get going, that would be bullish. AMC coming down. GME staying. There it goes. Let's see. Where's TLT? So I kind of want to get ISIG off. We kind of saw it after the halt. TLT is hanging right around VWAP. We're going to need, I mean, TLT during the market hours today has been very flat. We're going to need to see it pick a direction in order to really see what's going to happen with the market. So what's going on here? I don't have social media, but don't know how to send you. Maybe someone else can show you unless you got email. Yeah, send it to my email. It's just shortthevix917@gmail.com. All right. I don't like to have to move it in like this when we're coming down, but we'll see. All right. All right. TLT is breaking below VWAP here. Let's see what happens to the SPY. GME is only up 0.3 right now. AMI is down 2.2 at 27.12, down 60 cents on the day. Is there any news on what's going on? Of course not. Prague getting smacked again. They're screwing themselves on Prague. Jesus. Look at this. What are the numbers saying on Prague right now? Oops, I didn't mean to do that. 1890. Yeah, I would say this is fake with all this price action on Prague. Watch over the next couple of weeks for Prague to really start to jack up those numbers. All right, SPY coming back up. Where's TLT? Coming down. So like these days on SPY right now, it's literally just practice for like, okay, I would take the entry here and see what's going to happen, but I just don't have any settled cash to play with. So let's see what happens with the other plays that I have to harvest some cash, and then we'll get back over here. But 20 AMI down 2%, trying to come back up. The SPY is trying to get back above VWAP here. Let's see. Why is AMC down? You could have asked that every day since June. Yeah. So when the MACD on AMC crosses to the downside, we go up. That's the new rules. No, those are not the new rules. AMC is down because the algo says so. Yeah. He's back with a new name. Who? Is it Pico? Pico, show yourself. I want to have some fun today. Pico, where are you at? I want to talk to Pico. Where are you at? No, I didn't ban the guy on the other one. I just timed him out. Okay, my guy, max fine for January 21 is 22. Do you think they'll not keep us down until then? Okay, so here's the reason. So a lot of people are getting a little bit weirded out by why the max pain is 22 for January. Here's what you need to think about. You got to think about it like a tug of war. Think about it like tug of war or like a push. I think it's better if you're like it's a tug of war, but you're pushing. So what happens is that in terms of like where the price is going to end up to kind of even it out to make sure that a lot of those contracts are expiring out of the money, since there's so many bullish bets on the option chain for that January expiration day, the calls are going to be pushing that max pain down because in order to get the most amount of contracts out of the money, that price is going to have to step down because there's so many contracts on the call side and not as many on the put side. So if the puts start to step up, the max pain will increase. So honestly, like this is not me saying to do this in any way, shape, or form, but if there were a lot of puts that started to come in like near to the money on AMC, the max pain would start to come back up. All right, Amy is starting to bounce off of the low of 27.05. Hold on. What does this look like? What does this look like? What does this look like? It doesn't. I mean, we've seen this before, but it's not exactly the same. All right, let's see. Putin says Nord Stream is about to fill second line with gas. I don't know how that's going to affect things, but TLT doing a little bit of stuff here. AMC not doing a whole. What is going on? Pushing. Let's go. Connor, I love the enthusiasm. Just please don't spam. Sent the email. You can check it. Okay, I'll check that right now. Why does it say dividend? Oh, okay. 40. Whoa. Okay. This is pretty interesting. So this is a screenshot from TD Ameritrade. So now I don't know where they're getting their data from, but look what we see here. So you see dividend next pay date. I'm guessing the last one was paid out in 2019. Market cap 14 billion. That's about accurate. That's accurate. Beta 1.24. That's what they're listing it as on the most likely they're using the 5 years, so it makes sense. Held by institutions 30.84. I would take that with a grain of salt. Short interest right now, we see a AMC right here on TD. We're seeing short interest 40.25% of the flow as of 12/5. Here's the thing here. Like actually, here's what we're going to do. We're going to tweet. I feel like we should tweet this out. TD Ameritrade. Where are you sourcing your short interest data from? Should we tweet that out or should we just leave it be? Because I mean, we're seeing it. All AMC's popping up right now. What do you guys think? I'm gonna at TD Ameritrade and just say where are you sourcing your short interest data from, and include the screenshot of 40% short interest on the 15th. Is that all right with everybody, or is that gonna cause a lot of people to freak out? Let's do a poll. Actually, no. Are we good with that? Go for it. All right, cool. That's what we're gonna do. Picture, desktop, screenshot. All right. I want to get their attention with this. So everybody in the chat right now, if you guys can go engage with this tweet so we can get a response from TD Ameritrade, that would be sweet. The tweet is going out in 3, 2, 1, go. I'll put the link to it in the chat too. I just want to get a response from TD. So here's the tweet link right here. If you guys could go engage, if you guys could go engage with that. I just want to get a response from TD Ameritrade. So the tweet is out. The link is in the chat. I'll put it in there again. For those of you guys that do have Twitter, let's get a response from TD. Yeah, I'll throw it in there one more time for those of you guys that missed it. AVCT about to make a run, says Sam. Sam, you've been crushing it on AVCT, my man. You're asking a data question, not posting like TMI. Okay, cool. I mean, there's nothing wrong with. Yeah, so everybody, if you guys can go help me out, get a response from TD. I'm curious as to what they have to say about this. This is not Santa Rally, but Santa Bleed. Nah, it is a Santa Rally. The SPY's up. SPY making new all-time highs here. AMC. Oh wait, shoot. Did I miss a? I missed a super. Ian, thank you so much for the super. I really appreciate it, man. Thank you so much. There's no tweet. I don't see your tweet, bro. Twitter's messing with me. All right, I'm gonna pin this link to the top right here. Twitter's been doing this. So randomly, like here's the thing. I either suck at tweeting or Twitter is mad at me for some reason because I've tweeted out some things over the last couple of days and they'll get like 1 like in like an hour. And I'm like, hold on now. I feel like I'm not that bad at tweeting. All right, so the link is on the top there. Ian, thank you so much for another super. I appreciate it, man. You don't see it either. It's there. This is pretty weird. Why does I saw it only after following the link? Yo, Twitter. Why is Twitter messing with me? Yeah, so we have a screenshot of TD getting their what do you call it? Getting their short interest data from there, and I just want to know where TD's getting their information from. This is weird. Yeah, so how are we getting 40% short interest over there? Can see it with the link, but not on my phone on your profile? Dude, I swear Twitter's been messing with me. Every once in a while, it'll take one of my tweets and just be like, "Screw you." um, Jonas, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. You mentioned EVs earlier, so I was looking at some companies, and Neo is falling off a cliff. Can you show me the short interest on that real quick, please? Yes. Also, back to AMC really quickly. Only down about 25 cents right now. The SPY is coming up right now. So I'm gonna need to see a little. I mean, it tested the 50, so that's typically what we see. A test of the 50 comes right back up. It would have been nice to test the VWAP and come back up. Wait, why did I just do this? Neo is what we want on here. Nope. Neo. Let's see here. At only 4.32 estimated short interest on Neo. Not crazy. It's just a lot of selling. So Neo, I like Neo, honestly. I do think Neo has a lot of potential. It's under tweets and replies. Why does it do that to me? That's not where I want it to go. Yeah, so that tweet about the 40% short interest is pinned to the top of the chat if you guys want to go engage with it. Fisker, I don't know. Bro, Twitter is messing with me. That is so funny. What did I do wrong, Twitter? Good morning, Vic says, Jorge, what's up, man? Come on, guys, let's pump up the SPY so the AMC shorts can cover. It sounded weird when I said it too. Bro, chill out. Liked and retweeted. Thank you. I appreciate it. Is it the way you're sharing it? It shouldn't be. I just tweeted it out. All right, let's see. Hold on. We got some news. What's Hood doing? All right, so TLT is coming up right now. Watch out for SPY. What's Robin Hood doing? Hood. I really want to get long dated Hood puts. I really do. You know what? 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 What can we harvest over here? We can harvest. What can we harvest? We can harvest this. Oh shoot. I'm gonna have to steal something. All right. Somebody's about to have a bad day on this option chain. Are they gonna fill me on this? No, they're not. Shoot. All right. What are we gonna do? I can't harvest anything. I could do this. Let's see if this works. I'm trying to get some Hood puts. I hate Hood. It's finally time. It's finally time. Put a period first, otherwise it ends up in replies. What? I have to play these silly games? Alright, I've got a lot of orders going out now. Colton, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it. I've been buying hood puts for a month now, and I'm up 13K. You know what? I have to hop in on this. I have to fill. Nice. So I have some money now. Oh, I got one order filled. Awesome. I want to get rid of this, and I want to get. I don't know. I got to do something. I mean, I want to leave those. I want to leave that. Let me see if I can. Hold on. I got to mess around with some orders to see if I can harvest some cash to get this going. Hood is going up when they announce the wallet is active. Just saying. Yeah, but no, screw them. Nope. They're gonna still screw them. Nope. Actually, you guys might be right. Where is this? Floki. Nah, screw that. Screw Hood. Twitter's a has been and new. Yeah, I know. AMC candles are happening with another shorted stock I watch. Algo me this, algo me that. Algo's gonna make getting dead as a rat. You guys are funny. All right, let's see if TD responded. Let's see. Hold on. Yeah, hold on. What is going on here? What the heck? What are they doing? Don't trade with emotion. I'm not. AMC sucks. No, it doesn't. I love AMC. All right, Hood is still coming down. Good morning, STV says, Hayden. What's up, man? How you doing? I wouldn't touch Hood. Hate to say it. I'm going calls. Hate that. Coming up by calls soon. Yeah, I mean, you do whatever you want with your money. It's your money. Do whatever you want. Colton, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. The irony is that I buy Hood puts on Hood. I've never enjoyed any particular trades more than those. Oh my God, that's hilarious. All right. TD, give me a response, bro. That's what I want. I want you to respond. Don't trade then. No one in life has zero emotions when money is involved. That's true. I mean, I don't know. Let me see what I can get on the Hood chain. How much cash do I have? Freaking zero. All right, SPY is just kind of bouncing around right now. We're going to need to see a lot more out of SPY in order to really get it going. But Amy's trying to bounce back up right now. Only down 35 cents. GME is coming up 1.11%, $1.62. Looking decent. Hood still coming down. Why not short them on their app? Actually, I'm not like allowed to have a Robinhood account. Like they just like I had to. There's like this form that I needed for when I was trying to do it. I don't need it anymore, but there was a form that I needed, and I was like, no. So I just have like this pending application, and like they don't have customer service, so like I can't withdraw the application, so I can never come back. Amy has changed in PA. Price action. Not the same nowadays. Something has changed. Hedgies are doing something. They could be. All right. Let's see here. Short interest numbers are way higher than they're allowed. They're allowed to lie. Their fines are minuscule. Yeah. Yep. So no action until the big option day in January. Not necessarily. So what we see with the option chain is typically it happens 2 weeks before. Okay, so we just got pending home sales. Minus 2.7% from November 2020. Yeah, so pending home sales are down. Watch the SPY come down on this. Amy is just getting some weird candles today. Like recently, the candles on this thing have just been so strange. I talked to Robinhood customer service when I transferred to public. Yeah, well, when I did this, when I was doing this, it was a while ago. I also don't want a Robinhood account, so there's no reason for me to like try to withdraw. I don't care. Like it's just like, yeah, you can have some of that. Let's see. Hoping for a W on Amy. Yeah, we would need to really see it start I mean, it's double where's the bottom? 2705? Yeah, it could here. Where's Hood still coming down? GME's trying to move back up here. Let's see what TLT's doing. Did TLT just spike off of that? Yeah, TLT's spiking a little bit, so watch out for SPY. This is this is a decent move on TLT that we would expect to see the SPY and small caps come down. So the fact that we're seeing AMC selling off on this bond move is not that crazy. But we did just make a new low. Let's see. I see the algos hitting merit. Yeah, Bitcoin's selling off, right? Where's my trading view? Let's see. Oh, geez, hold on. That's not the right thing. Bitcoin. Bitcoin's rallying back up. It's up 0.69 right now. Crypto's not really selling off a whole lot right now. So we'll see about that. This is getting ridiculous. The price action is nothing like it was 6 months ago. I disagree. Check the link. The 40% is real on that website. Where? What link? Tim, what link? Yeah, this is crazy. What are they doing? This is wildness. People are saying that they've seen it on their TD too. So where's you sent a link? I didn't see your link. Sea of red today. I mean, the SPY's barely green. AMC's down 2.5, just below 27. TLT is moving up. Geez, GME, what are you doing here, my man? GME just went red, now down 1%. Crypto just had another dip. Where is it? Yeah, I mean, when was this? The 20. Yeah, it did have a little bit of a dip. It's at Bitcoin's at 47,843 right now. That's where Bitcoin is. Trying to break 27. Yeah, they're trying to get it down. Let's see. Boo-hoo, shorts haven't covered. Relax, says pushing. Yep. Here's the other thing, guys. We've seen these movements before, and then we rally back up. I really, really don't want to see a lot of people freaking out because essentially, if you guys were here for the big, long, crazy rant, whatever you want to call it, yesterday, this whole NFT thing with AMC is going to be a game changer. It's going to take some time to play out. Again, the thing is that yes, it's not a fundamental play, but the fundamentals are very, very relevant and important. And if you say that the fundamentals don't matter, I think you need to rethink that. Because once we get into free cash flow profitability, we crack $1 billion in revenue, which I think we're going to do this quarter, which is going to be sick. If we can crack $1 billion in revenue this quarter, that's going to be awesome. And if we get free cash flow profitability, oh, that's going to be sweet. Let's see. Taking my 1K I just made from ISIG, putting it towards more AMC. Let's go. That was a fun YOLO run. Carlos, there you go, man. I'm happy you made some money, my man. What's Hood doing? Hood. It's trying. Maybe I'll get some next week's. What do we want? TLT. Let's see here. Been in since February. Nothing new here. Chilling and looking forward to January. Me too. I think January is going to be fun. Wait, these contracts are dirt cheap. I'll take one. Screw it. YOLO. YOLO. All right. Amy down at 26.90 right now. The SPY is coming down a bit with TLT coming back up. So bond yields are moving. So this is going to be a bond yield day. So this is what we typically see. So what we've seen recently is the bond yields have not really been affecting the SPY, but now we are. So when we see these TLT start to come up, Amy and all these small caps are going to start to get hit. That's why we're seeing GME fall. And that's what, well, I mean, they still have over $1 billion or a couple what is AMC's market cap? Like 14 billion. What are we seeing here? 13.87 billion. GME's is like 9 billion. I think all contracts will be out the money by January. No, they can't do that. So look, this is what a lot of people were getting worried about. They were like, well, can they get all of those 117,000 contracts out of the money? It'd be very, very difficult for them to do so. There's 19,000 at 10, 25,000 at 20, 22, there's 10,000. So they would have to push it down below 20. And then even then, there's not a lot until you get to 10. Like, and then there's a lot below here. So they'd have to push it down so much, which I don't think they can do. I really don't. Watch it flip VIX, be wrong in a few minutes. Hard to make predictions. Yeah, exactly. Like that's what I'm saying. Like it easily could just start selling off right now and then just rip into the end of the day. Could we also see a big red day? Yes, very possible. But again, with everything that we've seen, with we have going forward on January, with what we see going on with the NFTs and the business model and how great these movies are doing, it's like, yeah, whatever. They can push it down as much as they want right now. And like I say, in any sort of financial analysis that you're going to try to get a fair value on AMC, whatever it says in that box as a number, it shouldn't be a number. It should just say higher than whatever it's trading right now. That's my opinion. How's it going? Can you look at the short interest on Hood? Yes. 8.21%, utilization 96, cost to borrow pretty low, days to cover 2.55. So it's not that crazy on Hood. Just DM'd him a screenshot of it. Me? Okay, cool. Matt Synthetic Girlfriend, I got you. Wait, what's going on? Gotcha. What is this? E-Trade. E-Trade is showing it as 40.25 as well. What are they doing? What is this nonsense that they're doing? E-Trade and TD? Wait, hold on. No. E-Trade's Morgan Stanley. And TD, I think, is Schwab. So it's two completely different companies. I just want to know where they're sourcing their data from. So, guys, I have that tweet pinned to the top of the chat. If you guys, I mean, this is interesting. We're seeing these weird glitches on TD, Ameritrade and E-Trade right now. So the tweet is pinned to the top of the chat. If you guys can go engage with that and just kind of get TD's attention with this, I want to know where they're sourcing their information from, because TD and E-Trade are showing the exact same thing. Matt Synthetic Girlfriend, thank you for sending me that. 40.25% as of 12:15. This is nuts. Maybe Ortex had it wrong. I mean, the thing about Ortex is that they're getting their data from S&P Global in the exchange. So where is TD and E-Trade getting their data from? Maybe it shouldn't be Bloomberg. It's possible to be mistakenly reported. I've seen it before, but 40 is highly possible. Yeah, I know it could be, but I don't want. This is the thing. Like, stop being idiots, TD. Like, why are you listing the short interest? It's that high. Did I add the wrong TD? No, I didn't. I just did TD Ameritrade. Let's see. All right. Yeah. So if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream, just helps out with the algo, with the streams. You guys have been super supportive recently. Thank you guys so much. We got SPY coming up here. Amy's trying to make a little bit of a move back. GME down 1.82, AMC down 2.74. TLT is settling down, so bond yields are coming back down. It is kind of tracking the 100 MA right now. So let's see what happens. That's kind of the reason for this, the SPY move starting to come up. Let's see what happens. Watch it be another BS glitch. Yeah, it could be. Can I check the short interest on Relly? Yeah. Reliance Global. What the hell is this? What the hell is this? The exchange just reported this short interest as 126.49%. Estimated short interest right now, they're saying is 809%. Cost to borrow is insane. Days to cover pretty low. What is this thing? Relly, are they moving today? What is this? They're down 9%. What do they do, though? Managing assets in the insurance market. So they're just short insurance companies now? 120% short interest. What is this nonsense that we're seeing now? Rally. I don't know. That's crazy. Whole market coming down? Yeah, a little bit. SPY's coming back down a little bit here. Let's see. Amy's coming back down. GME's coming down. Reliance Global, that's an interesting one. So what are those numbers? Dude, that's crazy. I think the Ortex is glitching out, but the exchange just reported it. Shares short 630,000. What's the float? Where is it? 10 million. So that's wrong. So this is wrong right here. Relly, 630,000 shares short. So it's not 100 because we can see the free float right here. Shares outstanding 10 million, free float 10 million. Like what is this nonsense? So it's not actually 100% shorted. Nice. Look at the 1-year chart. Does it do the thing that I like it to do? Is it ping ponging? Oh, ho, ho. What's this though? Reverse split. 100 for what the? Okay, screw this thing. Nope, not 100 for 8.5 This is drunk. This thing, get this off my screen. Nonsense. Absolute nonsense. Oh, TD tweeted back. Where is it? Hello there. Our news and research is provided by a third-party vendors once a month. Please be sure to check our third-party research disclosure located at the bottom of the stocks and profile page for more information. Thank you, but who is it? Stocks profile page. Third-party, they're just basically telling me to just do my own research. Screw them. TD, what are you doing? Okay, hold on. We're going to see if we can figure this out. Hello there. Our news and research is provided by third-party vendors once a month. What the hell is this? It's real. They're losing. Hold on. This is all right. SPY's having. Okay, we're gonna have to deal with these bullshit fear candles again today. TD being shut. No. They're just telling me to look. Okay, where is that? Because I don't have TD. Be sure to check our third-party research disclosure located at the bottom of our stocks and profile page for more information. So hold on. TD Ameritrade third-party research disclosure. Disclosures. Where is this? SEC. No, I want the financial reporting. Nope. Where is this? Independent. No, this is not it. What the? I'm a third party. Okay, so whoever sent me that TD stuff, if you can look at it, if you can see, so here's the tweet right here. This is what they responded. So TD says, hello there. Our news and research is provided by third-party vendors once a month. Please be sure to check out our third-party research disclosure located at the bottom of our stocks profile page for more information. So if you guys have that, send me a screenshot. I got TD, just sent you a screenshot on Twitter. All right, cool. Look at this. Look at how quick we're being today. Sports and information as quick as we possibly can. So let's see who it's from. Like, did you send me a DM on Twitter? You got to send me a DM on Twitter. Don't tag me in something because I can't see it. My everything's going crazy. Yeah, so send me a DM on Twitter if you've got it. My lawyer will be in touch. Just send you a screenshot on Twitter. Johnny, I don't think you did. I don't see it here. SPY's getting hammered. I did get a bunch of news coming in. Let me see what we have. No, only Facebook news. Wait, hold on. What's this? Nah, it's only Facebook news that we're seeing. What are the bond yields doing right now? Nothing. So this is not a bond move right here. This is the okay. So this is what we're gonna have to be careful of. I mean, honestly, AMC's holding up like kind of nicely with all of this BS going on with the spy. Um, hold on here, people. Grandpa Barney, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. Good news. Grandpa Barney just bought another 44 AMC. It's a good day. Buy the dip. Grandpa Barney, thank you, man, for all the support you've been showing me. I really, really appreciate it. All right. Yeah. So if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. Let's source this TD Ameritrade information. If you guys find that, shoot it my way. I need to see that. I mean, unless I'm just not refreshed on this. Yeah. Okay. Holding up, no. Like holding up great since this giant tank. Let's see. It says market info is provided by Morningstar. Okay. So it's not S&P Global, but how is Morningstar getting their info? They're not S&P. So why is Morningstar showing the short interest as 40% when S&P is showing it as 18? Maybe someone is liquidating its tickers via SPY. Yeah, I'm not looking again until next week. Who owns Morningstar? That's not the question I want to be asking. That's not. I don't think that's relevant to this because honestly, we might be getting some more information off of. We asked you though. So which is it? Oh, they changed it. Guys, look at this. They changed it. Oh, this is hilarious. Look what they did. Look what they did. Okay, this is interesting right here. Okay, so anybody go look at their TD right now. They're messing with it right now. They're trying to change it. So they're seeing right now that the short interest, this is the previous screenshot that we had. Short interest, 40.25, unless they're not changing it. And this is, hold on. Now it changed to 16.25. Somebody go look again. Is it actually 16.25? Because that's still wrong. Oh, wait, no, 1130. That's the correct one. That's the correct one from 1130. So that's the monthly one that they got. But they just took out this 1215 one. So 40.25% is what they were reporting. And apparently it just changed back to 16.25. I guess we have a voice here, people. We're making changes over here. Push Amy. Oh, here comes Amy here. There we go. Why the AMC's dip today? Take a screenshot quick. TD still shows 40.25. Okay, cool. Fidelity has it at 18.93. That's what S&P Global is doing. So hold on. I don't know. That's it. Still seeing 40.25. Okay, cool. I mean, I'm just going off what I see on Twitter because I can't see it on TD. Somebody goes, we asked you though. All right, Amy popping back up a little bit here, still down 2%. SPY's trying to rally back up off of these fear candles. But again, we didn't really see a lot of momentum going up. So this knockdown is really kind of irrelevant. Don't mess with the apes. Facts. TD is still 40.25. Interesting. Is the entire market falsified data? Pretty much. Like I'm in TD 40.25. Interesting. VIX, what's up, Andrew? How you doing? E-Trade is still showing it at 40.25. Interesting. Smash that buy button. There you go. Price of AMC doesn't matter at all. AMC doing great. Retail now owns even more of the float. Only option left is to cover LMAO. They can't win against a company doing well. 100%. 1030 breakout on AMC. That would be pretty sweet. We got 10 minutes until that happens. That would be splendiferous. Bro, look at the dates on the screenshot. Yeah, the dates are different. So what I was thinking, like, that's what I'm saying. Like the dates, they literally just changed it back and forth. So maybe they just took it off. I don't know. I can't look at it. This person just said that they saw it change back. Wow, AMC so cheap. Yeah. I love Thinkorswim. Yeah, but when they're gonna put out random silly short interest numbers like that, I don't like that. And then E-Trade showing it too. Hmm. I'm trying to find it. Let's see. DM sent. Thank you, sir. Let's check this out. All right. Let's see. Sent a video. Okay, cool. I can't look at this. It's too small. Wait, I can do this. Where is that? What broker is this on? Let me look. Morningstar. So Morningstar is showing it at 18.88. Hold on, let's pull this up. So we have to verify that TD is actually getting their information from Morningstar. If TD is getting their information from Morningstar and Morningstar is showing it at 18.88, which if we go back to AMC over here, 18.88, 18.84. It's back to 18.88 on Morningstar. Client says mine shows 96.7 million short interest and 42.5% of the float. Yeah, but even that number is wrong. Like 96 million wouldn't be 40%. TD is still 40.25. Just saw on Twitter another ape saw 44,000. They're having an issue right now. I don't know what it is, but that's weird. SEC charges them for fraud trying to manipulate the stock price. Please look at it down 44%. Yeah. MFIN. Yeah, that's Medallion Financial. We talked about that basically first thing this morning that MFIN they were manipulating stocks up. So Amy's trying to move up here back into its range. Same thing with the SPY. Let's see here. Bloomberg. Is it Bloomberg? It could be Bloomberg. But again, Bloomberg is going to show it at the exchange numbers. Hold on. Huh. My tweet, I'm literally on my profile right now, and my tweet is just not there. This is wildness. I mean, thank God TD saw it so we can see this, but like they're not giving us anything. Yeah, 40.25 over here on more. That's TD. Oh, here we go. Research right here. Oh, I can see it. Wait, hold on. Where is it? Maybe I can look at it right here. I need your disclosures, you idiots. Where is it? Tools and platforms, best guidance, education, research. Where do they say it came from? These dummies. Glitches happen when extreme manipulation fools even the system. They're playing very dirty. I had to go under tweets and replies. This is nonsense. All right. What did they say it was? Bottom of our stocks profile page for more information. I don't even see that here. I literally don't even see profile. So if it's Morningstar, wait, where is it? Hold on. Pricing, invest. Nope. Let's see. There are still shares at 1, still in dark pools. What? What? What are you saying? All right, here's part of it. TD Ameritrade pays various outside sources for research material regarding investments and securities that such outside sources distribute to their own customers. If it's in-front analytics, what's in-front? In-front might be where they're getting it from. Beta. I want short interest. Is it gonna? I mean, it's just giving me beta over here. Dividend. Nope. Nope, they're not giving it to me here. So it's not in-front analytics. Unless fact sheet, company data, charts, no. So it's not in-front analytics. So who is giving them this data right now? My new hobby? What's your new hobby? Morningstar, isn't that a plant-based breakfast food company? Nah, they're a ratings agency. They also can do research like this too. Like S&P Global is a rating agency, but they also are providing short interest data. Like that's where these numbers come from, S&P Global. Let's see here. That was just part of the third-party disclosure. Bob, does it say who it is though? Morningstar sounds like vegan version of data. A fifth party. Yeah, maybe it might be a fifth party. Huh. Other than one statement about Morningstar, they don't say who the many sources are. So S&P Global is probably one of them, but why are they doing this? What is wrong with them? Venus is also called the morning star. Interesting. I didn't know that. Here we go. 10:30 breakout. Hey, I'm down. I'm down for it. I'm here for it, people. Let's see. TD, why are people actually looking up where we get our information when did Trust Me Bro die? Yeah, they were like, "Oh, just look at this." And I'm like, "No, no, no. Where do you source it though?" I'm going to respond to them. All right. All right. December 15th was, what was it? 18.84 was the number? 18.84. As to how you arrived at that number. All right. I just responded to TD. You guys want to go engage with it so we can get their attention again? I just want another reply. Let's see. Good morning. How are we doing? Morningstar candle pattern. Oh, yeah, but what? I think they're sponsored by Pico. Interesting. All right, let's see here. My girl called me a morning star today. There you go. That must be nice, bro. I mean, that's nice, man. Good for you. EXPR Ortex. Yeah. Oh, sorry for leaving the Ortex up while I was doing that. Yeah. So I did just respond to TD. If you guys want to go under there, I'll throw the link to it in the chat so we can get their attention again. Here's the link right here. I literally just want to know, like, where are you getting your information? We've had the exchange reported short interest data for a while. Why are you saying this? So let's see if they respond again. You guys let me know if they respond. Where's this inverse head and shoulders going to pop? I don't know. The thing is that 40 in my mind is the danger zone. Even as we approach 40, it's danger zone. So I mean, we're at 27 right now. That's a $13 rip. That is a big move in AMC that we would need to see. Can we see it? Absolutely. A lot of people were getting worried around 20, and then we ripped all the way up to 32. Could we see it over the next couple of weeks? Absolutely. We're just going to have to wait and see what happens. Wait, what did you? Oh, hold on. EXPR or text. That's what you wanted. Express. 4.54%, 12% utilization. So let's see here. Amy is down 62 cents, 2.25%. Let's see if TD is going to give me anything on this one. I don't think they will. They're just going to be like, look at this. But like, should I just say float? Why do they have, who is this? FinVisit. I think their data is just messed up. Just joined. What did I miss about TD? So TD and E-Trade have both listed AMC's short interest on the December 15th settlement date as 40%. Now, Ortex, which we use a lot, and they get their data from, I'm 99% sure S&P Global, has listed it at 18.84%. So I just asked TD with the screenshot. I'm like, hey, where are you getting your information from? And they were like, just look at this page and it'll look at our disclosures. And Morningstar's listed as one of them, but it doesn't say where else they're getting their data from. And I'm like, I just responded to them. I'm like, hey, well, we are looking at it at 18.84 and you have it listed as more than double that. Like, that's a giant difference that you need to like come up for with an explanation for as to why you're seeing this. So that's kind of what we're looking at here. But TLT is coming down right now. Watch SPY start to come back up. Let's see if AMC and GME are going to make a move here too. We need AMC back in this range now. I mean, everything is bending down. Again, here's the problem. Not like a problem, but with how I look at things, if we start to test this 50 and just bounce, like use it as resistance going on the way down, we're going to come down further today. But let's just see what happens with the overall market and just see what happens. Santa Rally didn't come this year for the market. It did a little bit. I mean, we reached another all-time high. So yeah, like Monday was good. SV, try this link to my Google Drive. I have a copy and pasted disclosure from TD. Bob, yeah, shoot me a DM on Twitter with that, because if you send it in here, I can't look at it. Also, if you guys want to get other people's attention, I think Matt is streaming right now. So go tell Matt about this, because this is interesting. I don't know. I'm just kind of interested in it. Like, I don't think it's crazy, but I just want to know where they're getting their data from. That's it. Do I think it's 40% short interest? And I mean, it's probably a lot higher, but the thing is I don't like, why aren't we getting the actual information? All right, messages. Let's see. All right, what are we getting on the data here? Oil rises 0.4. Let's see. Can you copy and paste it out of chat? I cannot tweet. Yes. Just send it in the chat and I'll try to do that. Or email it to me. If you email it to me, that's a lot easier. My email is shorttevix917@gmail.com. So I'll look for it over here. All right. Amy down 65 cents right now. Well, yeah. Just email it to me. It's a lot easier. TMI said worst case scenario. We go back down to 22. He said short attack was likely imminent. Yeah, very possible. Is that going to change anything for me? No. They just keep digging their hole deeper and deeper. So let's see here. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. Just helps out with the algorithm. For those of you guys who have done that already, thank you guys so much. And special thank you to those of you guys who are about to. It really helps out a whole lot. Keith, thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. The way you are pushing through to clarity on this short interest issue with TD is one of the reasons I love this channel. Keith, thank you, man. I really appreciate that. Is the market crashing? No. No, it's just a little, the bonds are moving a little weird today. We're seeing some winners and losers. Let me see if TD said anything back. This tweet is still not showing up on my profile. This is ridiculous. Twitter's messing with me. I don't like this. Screw you, Twitter. Hey, Vix, what's up, White? How you doing? The market's still drunk on vacation. Yeah, if Ortex is only 85% of the data, maybe they're mainly shorting through the 15% Ortex doesn't get. Interesting thought there. Very interesting thought. So Ortex is interesting. You started the tweet with the @ it will only show in replies. See, I didn't know that. I did not know that. I did not know how that works. Feels like they are trying to kill the in the money January calls. They can't, guys. They can't. I just showed you this. Look, ready? Watch. Where are they? There's nothing here. Like, look, from 30 to 26, there's nothing. Then it's 25, all right, but then it's 22, 20. Like, it's not like, and then even below that, like, there's so many that are so deep in the money that they would have to force the absolute bananas out of it. Like, how many contracts are in the money right now? 113,000. That's what we're showing up on Stonko Tracker. In order to get those contracts out of the money, we would need to see a 30% drop or more on AMC to get 30% of those contracts out of the money. It's not in my mind. That's very unlikely that they're going to be able to get the vast majority of those contracts out of the money. Let's see here. That's reassuring on the calls. Yeah. You have to come check out Northern Saskatchewan prairies post MOAS. Feels like, no, I don't have to do that. No. Negative 41 degrees Celsius. No thanks. Not for me. I'm going to stay in my apartment and have some fun. All right, here we go. Yep, we got this. Where are the disclosures though? Here's more. Check my email. I did check my email, but hold on. Wait, who sent me this? Bob, I don't see anything about the disclosures on this. And I don't see the screenshot. I'm refreshing it right now. Wait, screenshot. Here's the second one. Wait, hold on. Where's the other one? Oh, here it is. Earnings calendar events provided by Wall Street, Horizon, market data and information provided by Morningstar. Options. Market Watch, ticker tape, Thomson Reuters. So it's Morningstar. So it's a Morningstar issue. How many contracts were in the money for our early June run up with that nasty gamma squeeze? I mean, eventually there got to be there was 240,000 at one point at the 40. So it was like, I don't 300,000, something like that. It was something bananas. I don't remember the exact number, but I remember there at the height, there were 240,000 contracts just on the 40. Now there's like 175,000 contracts on the 145. So it's pretty crazy. TDA also shows that 40.25% of the short interest. Yeah, that's that set. Yeah. Percentage of the float. Yeah, that's what we're looking at. I put it in a Word doc as an attachment. Did you? Maybe I'm stupid. Because I don't see that. Maybe you forgot to include it. Because I don't see it. I wonder if they're also including puts in the money. Yeah, we can take a look at where the puts are concentrated because that's a thing that we have to watch out for too. 25, there's a decent. Okay, so 25, 24, there's a decent amount of them. So that would be some decent shorting around here, but then 20. So again, 20 is going to be the level that they would want to get it to. But again, they're not going to be able. I don't see them being able to push it down that far without having a nasty rip back to the upside. I just don't see it. But that's not today's date. Yeah, no. Okay, so what they're doing, the reason why it's 12:15 is because that's the last time the exchange reported that short interest. So that's what they're trying to do. So that's essentially because look, when we come over here, we can look at any of them. Like the settlement date is the 15th for every single company on the exchange reported numbers. So they're using what was the exchange reported interest on that specific day. So 17.01% on AMC right now. Fire an arrow at the like target, sharpen your skills. Thanks, Mr. Johnny London. I appreciate it, man. You sold Spider-Man NFT for $5,000. I didn't. Just got up and heard about StockTwits. StockTwits has been funny. Let's see. Hold on here. push down is brutal. Yeah, it's 1 point something, 1.95%, about 2% down on the day. TLT's coming down. Okay, thanks for replying back to us all. John, anytime, man. Anything is possible when you're dealing with manipulation. Trust nothing. Yeah. Yeah, I wonder what Fidelity's saying on it. E-Trade. E-Trade shows 40.25 as well. Yeah, Grape. I just saw that. StockTwits is a circus. So short interest percent is going down while the price is being driven down. No. So here's what happened on Ortex's numbers. AMC popping back up here. Nice. Guys, you got to know how Ortex is estimating these numbers. Like they're providing estimates. So when the exchange numbers come out, if it's higher or lower than the estimate, then they have to adjust every single day after that. So if they underestimate it, well, then the short interest is going to go up. If they overestimate it, the short interest is going to go down. But it doesn't change the true short interest that's out in the stock that's actually affecting the price. It's just the numbers that we're seeing. It really doesn't affect anything. Like the thing is that if we were to see it like drop like it did from like 19 to 17, it doesn't matter because the actual short interest hasn't changed. It's just what we're seeing is a better, more accurate insight into that short interest. We're only down 30 cents right now. AMC's getting some pops here. So is the SPY. Here we go, people. Why shouldn't 40% be possible? It's very possible. Yeah, that's a nice boom right there. Did TD ever respond? Let me look. Nope. FTD's over 2,700% on SEC site. No, they're not. That's like up 20%. Like, no, they're not. Maybe it's like, yeah, but you actually have to know it doesn't matter how much FTDs increase or decrease in terms of a percentage. It matters like how many of them there are. Like it could go from 1 FTD to 100, and that would be what is that? 100, like a 10,000% increase, but there's only 100 FTDs, so it doesn't really matter. So you need to know the actual number of FTDs that's out there. That's the most important part. Unless like they actually rip on the failures to deliver, which I don't think they did, which, yeah, no, they didn't. All right, Amy looking decent right now. Come on, SPY, do your thing. Why is it that DFV is banned from streaming and criminals like Kramer? DFV is banned from streaming? I didn't know that. How can Relly have an 810% short interest? It doesn't. It's a glitch. Ortex days to cover for AMC is 2.35, I believe. Yeah, 2.35 right here on days to cover. Do I still have any January calls? I got a few kicking around. What was the VW utilization in short interest? Ortex wasn't around then, but the short interest was like 12.5 when they did it. Is it just me or does the AMC NFT thing make it so movie studios will demand an NFT for any major release to drive first day sales? Yes, if they're going to perform like they did, yes. He's banned because he knows what's going on and probably paid him to shut up. No, I don't think he's banned from streaming. I just don't think he wants to be involved with streaming anymore because here's the thing. His whole thesis was he was buying an undervalued company that he thought the market was missing. That's what he did. Now, yes, everybody started. I don't remember the exact like order of everything. I don't know if he was talking about the short interest or if other people were talking about the short interest, but it turned into the whole short squeeze thing. So he, I'm guessing, just kind of took a step back and was like, I'm up a boatload right now. I mean, I don't know. I mean, I'm guessing he still holds a lot of what he owns. I mean, he's got a boatload of shares, and I don't know if he's got options right now. I haven't seen an update from him in forever, but I think at that point, guys, if you make $30 million or your portfolio just shoots to like over like $10 million, you're gonna sit there and stream all day with people. Like he had to go in front of a like congressional hearing. He's like, I don't want, think about it. He's like, I don't want to like have any of this pressure now. I just want to have a bunch of money for my family and I can just chill. which I think is a smart move for him. Will he ever come back? I don't know. I mean, it'd be cool to see him tweet something or put out a post on Reddit every once in a while, but I mean, he kind of started it all. Not even kind of, he did start it all. I have TD under AMC, right? It says short interest 16.5% of the right now it says that, Danny? So they changed it. He told Congress he bought the dip to 40. He should be banking. Oh, I don't think he sold anything. If he's not banned, he's now rich and would be considered manipulation if he swayed the stock or people to buy it. They already accused him of manipulation. Yeah, exactly. All he did was put out his thoughts. And remember, here's the thing. When he first came out with his GME thesis, everybody was like, you're an idiot. So like, you're going to say no. People ended up catching on and were like, oh yeah, this company actually has a lot of potential. No, it's still 40.25 on the app. Interesting. IWM moving, coming to the upside. Everything's starting to move here. GME's coming up. SPY's doing good. He still does videos once a month. Does he really? Let me look. Oops. Last thing I have is 8 months ago on the Roaring Kitty YouTube channel. Makes sense. Thanks for clarifying. Anytime, guys. Go look at all the lawsuits on Robinhood that Robinhood got this month. Oh, I bet it's hilarious. Was I right? Oh, were you calling the 10:30 breakout? You were close. You were 10 minutes off, but you were close. SPY's coming up. Ooh, it's looking fun, people. DFV is Jesus. All right. All righty. Who are we talking about? Keith Gill, the one and only. Smash like and good morning, says Eric. What's up, man? How you doing? Thanks for dropping likes, man. I appreciate it. Let's see here. Let's see if TD gave us anything. E-Trade. GME. What's GME's? Yeah, GME's was at 13.74. Well, I think their exchange reported was the same too. 13.87. So somehow this data is all messed up that we're getting. It's all messed up. No partnership? I mean, no, it was just a stupid Bloomberg situation. Personally, I don't get why Tesla is so much more expensive than any other car company. SPY's right down here. Why does Ortex say now for AMC? What does Ortex say now for AMC after TD and E-Trade? I mean, Ortex, we know it's like 17 estimated, and the last exchange was 18.84. Bulls coming. Everyone liked the stream VIX. Respect to Roaring Kitty, 100%. Do you ever feel these AMC sell walls are real on the level twos? They could be people shorting. But I mean, they could just be spoofing. Which is illegal. You cannot do that. It's not just a car company. True. It's let's see. Can you take a look at AA stock? I got a $60 put. What do you think? I'll take a look. AMC is doing all right. Coming back up a little bit. Alco. When did you buy your put? You bought an in-the-money put? It's interesting. It's an interesting strategy. I mean, this thing looks like it has a lot of positive momentum. It's coming back up above the 50. I don't know. This thing could keep going. If the market starts to sell off, I mean, what do they do? Aluminum? Interesting. Well, this could get a little bit of a bump off of like inflation data. What's IWM doing? Are they coming up? Let's see. IWM looking all right. Let's see here. SPY coming back down a little bit. Send you a screenshot of my TD on Twitter to your inbox. Perfect. Is that right now? So, yeah, this is so weird. You started a new channel, Deep Value Co. Did he really? Oh, that's kinda cool. So nobody really knows it's him, but it's him? That's kinda nice. Bullish action. There you go. All right. So SPY is coming down to its 100 right now. Let's see if everything starts to bend to the upside. Ooh, what the heck is going on here? All righty. GME down 1.45, AME down 1.52, down 42 cents. GME was having a strong start to the day, but really just got knocked down with all of these BS fear candles in the overall market. Let's see. These strange moves make me think MOAS is around the corner. It could be. Yes, and I just ratted him out. Oh, that's tough. Maybe it isn't him. It could be him, though. I would watch those. 17%, 40%, not like I'm selling for anything less than MOAS. Anyway, there you go. I mean, that's a good way to look at it. You're such a good sport. Thank you. Appreciate it. All right, Amy, come on, back above VWAP. Here we go. All righty. Look at the dates on the short interest. Yeah, I know. It's just the previous one. So they're either taking it down and then like trying to get a new number because the previous number is like kind of accurate. But either way, the exchange reported short interest numbers should not vary. You get the exchange reported short interest, they're all getting the data, and that's where it should be. But Ortex only is getting 85% of the total market data, whereas I don't know what they're getting. Like the whole information, like how do you expect you're gonna call us dumb money and then just not give us any information? It's like, no, we're not dumb money. We just don't have the data. We need the data. All I know about DFV is that he is not a cat. How do they calculate free float? It's just the amount of shares that are tradable in the open market. Apes not leaving, 100%. You should send that to Gary about the 40%. I don't think Gary checks DMs or has his DMs open. I think people would yell at him a lot. Yeah, TD has not responded to me. Did they accidentally report the truth? I don't know, man. That I don't see that narrative, like accidentally report the truth. They're gonna like completely. I don't buy a lot of that stuff. That the glitches are like the glimpses into what's actually going on. I think they just got bad data, but I want to know where they're getting their data from because it shouldn't be like that. Well, that's what happened after you've had Chipotle for lunch and you're trying to unlock your front door or that would be funny. That would be pretty funny. Oh, look at this candle on the SPY here. Come on, buddy. Let's get going, huh? IWM coming up too. Let's see. How's NVIDIA doing? Probably shit. Yep, shit. Who knows the truth? Nobody. Popped over to Matt Stream and he thought that the data that was reported by TD was probably just a short interest just from them, not an aggregate of all of the sources of short interest. Interesting. Interesting. That's possible. But if they're getting their data from Morningstar, I don't know. Because that's kind of what it says. It says that they're getting, let me see this right here. They're getting their data from Morningstar. Oh, I have a package. Nice. Market data and information provided by Morningstar. I don't know. What is IWM? The Russell 2000. So AMC makes up the largest component of the Russell 2000. If my wife ever cheats on me, I'm hiring Vix the detective. All right, man. I'll get to the bottom of it. Don't you worry. Don't you worry. Those were just his initial thoughts. He didn't dig into it much though, just FYI. Yeah, that's fine. Same as E-Trade. Yeah, E-Trade has it too. So that is where it kind of gets a little funky that E-Trade is showing the same exact number. So they're most likely getting their data from Morningstar too. So it's a Morningstar issue. Right, how could TD they could, it's possible, but the problem is that then you have E-Trade doing it too. If it was just TD, I'd be like, "Yep, very, very possible," but also E-Trade, who is I'm pretty sure is not under TD's umbrella. Um, let's see, who owns E-Trade? I'm pretty sure TD is Schwab. Who owns E-Trade? Morgan Stanley owns E-Trade. Who owns TD Ameritrade? Charles Schwab. Who owns Charles Schwab? Charles Schwab. Yep, so they're 2 different organizations. So Morgan Stanley owns E-Trade, Schwab owns, TD. Yahoo uses Morningstar too. Is Yahoo saying it as well? Let's look. Yahoo, do they have any short interest? They have a category for short interest? Chart comes statistics. No, they're showing it at 18.88. Interesting. Yeah, Yahoo's 18.88. I don't know. They're just messing around with our stupid data. Like, the other thing is that they could be there's this is probably not what's happening, but if they're including the short interest on IWM and cross-referencing it with the other institutions that are synthetically shorting, yes, then it could be 40%, but that's not happening because there's no way for them to see that. Volume dead, gonna be a flat day again. So you should be questioning Morningstar and not TD. Well, yes, but we didn't figure out that they were using Morningstar until after TD told us where to look. Nasdaq says 16. That's the problem. This is kind of what the main idea of the video. Like, I'm gonna make a video about this later. Like, if they're all different, how can you trust any of them? If they're all different numbers, how are we gonna know what any of the accurate data is? Like, how are we gonna know? But like, this is craziness. Used to work at TD, 100%. They just screwed up. Yeah, but E-Trade did it too, and it's the same exact number. Is it possible they just effed up in general? If it wouldn't be them. It wouldn't be them themselves messing up. It would be Morningstar. So I don't know how they're doing it. Who cares? Line up. How long will it take TD Ameritrade and all the other big guys to catch up with the rest of the pack and settle money instantly? I don't know. Probably not that long. If TD posted they are responsible, well, they responded because I asked them. Fidelity says 18.83. So they must be getting their data from S&P Global too. So that's what, this one's 18.84, I believe, or 18.82. 18.84 is what we're seeing on Ortex for the exchange. That's what we're comparing here. The exchange versus like each broker and each reporting source's exchange reported short interest. The hood puts? I don't know. I haven't even looked at them. Nah, I'm just holding them. I have the next week, so I don't really care. I'll see what happens with them. Got a text saying launching his own social media might grab some DWAC. Yeah. Just check the disclosure on E-Trade and that you're using Morningstar too. Okay, so they're both using Morningstar. It's a Morningstar issue. As of 12/15. Yes, but we're using, that's why. Like, on Fidelity, we're all using the exchange reported numbers. What if Morningstar is removing DRS from the float since they're seeing them as locked? Yeah, but there's not enough DRS to make that big of a difference. You guys really think they're gonna give us accurate data? No. If they do, then it would become worse for them. Education is money. Yeah. 91% off exchange today? That's crazy. TCAT, isn't that an NFT play? Yeah, TCAT's gone. Hit the like. Thank you, Milior. I appreciate it, man. Ho ho, my name isn't Justin Frozen Peas and Meat Juice. What's up, man? How you doing? How we doing, everybody? Everybody good? Let's see. All right. We're probably gonna have to go over a lot of this what do you call it? This TD stuff again if the Duck Gang is coming in. Yeah, 91% is craziness. All right. Amy looking good here. Down only down 30. I mean, not great, but like what it's looking like it wants to come back up. The SPY's doing what's it flat? Yeah, 0.08% up today. Let's see. We got the Duck Gang in here. What's up, people? How are we doing? They lost, let's see, 960% short interest, says Eric. On what? I would have to disagree. What's your thoughts on dark pool manipulation? I mean, I don't know. I mean, they're probably figuring out a way to do it, but it all gets reflected in the price eventually. So it's not the, it's just, it's the way, it's the fact that in my mind, it's like, yeah, dark pool's bad, internalizer's bad. It limits price discovery, but at the same time, it's like, it's how the market makers are filling the orders. Are they limiting price discovery due to them doing latency arbitrage? Like that's really the big thing. So the IEXD limit is awesome. Let's see. I said it before. I'll say it again. SYTA, easy swing. Sayata Mobile. Oh, this thing is popping right now, 24%. Interesting. SPY's coming up. AMC's trying to get back up to his 200 right now. Let's see. Morningstar founded in 84. They're based out of Chicago. Isn't that where Kenny's company is headquartered to? Regal Chest. Stop it. Just because they're located in Chicago doesn't mean that they are Ken Griffin's pocket friend. My TD app shows 16.25%, 1130. Interesting. So they're messing around with it now. So some people are seeing that 16 number now, and some people are now seeing that the 40.25 number. Duck Gang, what's up, people? Yeah, for everybody new filtering into the stream, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. It just helps with the algorithm. So thank you guys so much to those of you who have already done that and who are about to. It helps out a whole lot. So Amy down 37 cents right now. SPY is making a move back up. GME down 1.34%. AMC down 1.44%. Let's see how some other stuff is doing. What do you guys want to look at? How's Lucid doing today? I'm a bit curious on Lucid. Lucid down again. Might wait a little bit and then start to get some longer calls if I can scrounge up some cash. But let's see here. What the 200? It's just the 200 moving average. It's just a longer term average. When does exchange interest report come out? Tomorrow? No, it came out 2 days ago. The exchange reported short interest came out 2 days ago. BBIG is popping. Oh no. Oh no. Oh no. Did my order get filled? Nope. I need to get rid of this. I'll leave that there. Cancel order. I had to sell. I mean, saying BBIG is popping. I do like it, but I wanted some more money for hood put, so I was going to ditch the BBIG and get back in later. It's not that much, but let's see. Oofed. Struggling over here. Chicago has great Italian beef. Not Kenny Pocket Friend. Quack, quack. What's up, people? How we doing? Come on, Amy. Get back up there. Down 30 cents. We need the SPY to keep going. BBIG starting to make a little bit of a move back up too. All right, Amy. Only down 1% now. Again, guys, we see this happen many, many times. It sells off in the morning and then starts to come back up. So let's see what happens throughout the rest of the day. We're going to be on for a little while longer, and then I will be back on at 1:30. I am getting a haircut today, though, so that'll be sweet. Amy going on a run. Yes, sir. Let's see. What do we got? Did TD respond? That's kind of what I want to look at. I called TD, and they sent me to a tier 2 trader. He told me that the short interest is correct as of 12:15. They don't want to get in trouble like Fidelity, so they watch it close. He said it wasn't a glitch. Why would Fidelity get in trouble? What? What is going on? What is going on? This is craziness. Oh, here we go. Okay, so TD responded 2 minutes ago. We appreciate the concern. We have escalated this issue to our technical support for further review. So let's see what happens by the end of the day with TD. They might do something about it, or they're going to come out and be like, yeah, it's accurate. And we're going to be like, oh, interesting. Oh, you wanna know what conspiracy lady tells you? It's just gonna be the same exact thing that she tells me every time. She's gonna give me a bunch of websites to go look at, and I'm not gonna look at them. Last time she wrote them down on a piece of paper to give to me, and that was really it. Tesla trying to go green. Where's Tesla over here? Yeah, trying. Everything's trying to make a little bit of a move up here. Amy's getting a little bit of a resistance at the 200. Remember Fidelity did some funkiness with GME shares? Interesting. I mean, TD's doing good trying to figure out the information right now. I don't really like E-Trade. Yeah, E-Trade did it too. So that's weird. That's suspicious. That's weird. Let's see. Fidelity didn't get in trouble with GME shorting the 10 million shares than they had just recent. Didn't them? They might have, but SPY perfect example of buy the dip would have been a nice options trade. Yeah. Because today's an expiration day too. So that would have been a good one. All right. Amy's popping here, people. Here we go. She's trying to get above that 200. Let's see if she gets set free. We're going to need these other averages, like mainly the 50 and the VWAP to start going. We need the 50 to really start bending back and just overtake everything else. STV, like for real, where are the buyers? What is their fear at this point? Like, can we talk about that? What do you mean? Like you don't think there's buyers? People are buying. Remember, guys, we just went from low 20s all the way up. They're gonna come eventually. We're gonna see the day traders come in, the FOMO. Everybody's gonna start coming back. It's okay. Like we're in the. We don't need it to happen today. Like I know a lot of people are like, it needs to happen right now. It's like, relax. It's okay. Like we're seeing dips, but we're only down 0.73%, even though we had a bigger red day yesterday. But most of that came right at close. Oh, Amy's ready to get going here a little bit. Come on. Come on. Twitter, 10-year Treasury yields rise to 1.541, highest since November 29th. Doing TLT. Yeah, TLT coming down. Here we go. Here we go, people. Bond yields going up. Let's see what happens with AMC and all these small caps. This is kind of moving inverse to what I would think they would do, but whatever. They're going to do. You literally just bought 50 shares. There you go. AMC is getting froggy. Here we go. If we break out of this inverse head and shoulders, we'll have a nice green day. Yep. Listen, we all want this to pop. They keep giving us less movement and small pops to mess with your head. When it's going to pop, you'll blink and it will jump $5, says Geraldo. Yeah, I would have to agree. Again, we all know at this point, or we should know all at this point, that Amy can just rip at any time. If she can just go, set free, run, puts on her track shoes, and just wins the race. So we're just kind of waiting for that next big boom. Again, 40 is going to be a danger zone. 35 is going to be a danger zone. So let's see how long it takes us to get there and when we see those levels. Could it be soon? Yes. Could it take a little bit longer than we expect? Also, yes. A lot of stocks I'm looking at back above VWAP now. Yep. GME is trying to get there. I mean, it's down 1.36. Amy's down 1. Oh, nice little fear candle here. SPY moving down a little bit here. What's TLT doing still? TLT coming down. Geez, that is a big dip on TL. 4-hour OBV at all-time highs. Jesus, that's going to... Hold on, let me pull this up over here. So, I mean, we should be catching up soon. AMC. Let me look. I want to put this on the 4-hour. Where's OBV? Where is it? I'm on the 4-hour. It looks like it hit the all-time high on the 21st. Duck gang, what's up, people? How are we doing? Welcome to the danger zone. Yeah, we need to get back to the danger zone. I want to put some pressure on these shorts. Not enough volume. This is just the algos again, and we're chasing a line. Yeah, I mean, it is the algos. The algos are going to do what they're going to do. This whole market seems fake. Alert. If you will, suck out the retail buyers, then tank. Even on green day, stocks seem to go up a tiny bit, then always fall back to a zero price. Um, yeah, it depends on what you're looking at. Biotechs have been kind of the winner recently out of everything. Hey, STV, what's up, Nikita? How you doing? This all right. Let's see if we got anything else on. He told me that Fidelity basically got their hand slapped for misreporting the short interest on AMC a while back. He didn't go into details, just said they don't want to have the same problems. Ooh, interesting. So maybe it is real. Maybe it's not. Let's see what happens. Speaking of algos, remember to drop a like, says Jimmy. Thank you, Jimmy. I appreciate it, man. All right. Amy trying to test that 200 again. The SPY is selling off a little bit here. I mean, this is decent right here. Come on, Amy, push green. 19 cents. We could do that in a candle. That's nothing. TD Ameritrade saying 40%. Morningstar says 18.8%. Ortex showing 17. Now Finviz is saying 21. Welcome to the stock market, people, where none of the data that we're looking at is accurate in the slightest. All right. Let's see. Amy down 0.8. SPY's selling off a little bit here. I mean, come on. We just need it. Give it like an hour, and I think the 50, if we start to come up a little bit more, we'll cross over the 200, and then we'll start to get going. But let's see. Good morning, STV. Bought another dip. There you go, Matt Stuck Suspenders. How you doing, man? Russell 2000 made some strange moves, but prints now. Yeah, TLT's coming down. Let's see. IWM. I would say IWM should be really popping off of that. Yeah, like off of that TLT move, like IWM should be moving. Fidelity showed 13 million GME shares available to short back early this month, which they didn't have. Yeah, obviously they did not have that. Vix, you and TMI have made this a very enjoyable hold. Appreciate you, young man. Carl, thank you, man. I appreciate that. Always got those toxic MFers flowing in from other channels. Where? Nah, Eric's chill. Morningstar website shows 18.88. So how is TD showing 40 if they're getting their data from Morningstar? Freaking dummies. Although, here's a little bit of an explanation that somebody brought up earlier that I've been thinking about for a little while. Ortex doesn't get the full market picture. If TD just got the full market picture just now, like, because there's that like 15-20% that Ortex doesn't get. So if you know where they're not going to report the short interest, why not just like send all of the shares over there that you can loan out and then just like short them from there? And then it doesn't account for the short interest. So that, I don't know, man. There's a lot of weird stuff that they can do to screw around with everything. SPY pulling back. Yeah, a little bit. Amy's holding up though. So let's see. I mean, she's down 28 cents, down 1%. Matt Kors made me an ape, but SCV and TMI have kept me an ape. Jabba, thanks, man. I appreciate that. All right, here, people. Come on. Let's see, TD. Let's see here. All right. Yeah, so if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream. Just helps out with the algo. Let's see here. We have Amy 2741, GME 144.87, SPY. Every single time it gets a little bit of momentum, it just gets really hammered back down. So let's see what's about to happen. I mean, it's slightly green on the day, 11 cents, up 0.02%. Nothing too much going on. Not a hedge fund. Thank you so much for the super. I appreciate it, man. Happy birthday. Thank you. Maybe Morningstar is willing to take the risk, but the brokers don't want to take the risk. Interesting. But it's weird because if they're getting their data from there, then that's what they would be seeing. So they have to see it from somewhere else. So what's the data source? It's not S&P Global, or it's not like it's not S&P Global because that's what we're seeing here. Obviously, it's not Morningstar because that's what they're seeing over there, 18.88. So where is it coming from? Ho, what's up, Nepal? Can I look at the short interest on Nikola? I would rather not because I don't like them. I don't like Nikola. I think they deserve to be shorted for what they've done. The dark pool screws retail. Yeah. Today's the same algo from the 27th and 28th. Oh my God. No, it's not. What's the last 2 days? Nah, it was inverse yesterday. They just flip it around. Vix's birthday, it's not actually my birthday, guys. Santa Rally Jesus, I don't think that will happen. Let down a lot over the past year, saying squeeze this week and next. Something to talk about, I guess. I don't see it happening. Just in I mean, that's the thing. Like, you can't keep coming out and being like, squeeze this week, squeeze this week. Yeah, it'll get a lot of people like very excited for a little while, and then people are going to be like, like whatever. But I don't think a lot of people are doing that. Like, not a lot of people. And here's the other thing: if somebody's coming on saying like squeeze this week, like, haven't we been at this for a long time to be like, yeah, it could, but at the same time, like, nobody knows. So, like, take it with a grain of salt, look at the information and be like, okay, cool, this could happen. Happy anniversary. Thanks. You do even Ortex sometimes. Can we look at Ortex for Walmart? No. No, we can't. For those of you guys who are new here, I'm not being an a-hole. It's just a joke. Walmart short squeeze. Let's see. We squeeze on January 3rd, my birthday. Eric, you can become a mod then. Walmart, lol. No Walmart. Stop it. Get out of here. Shoo. Happy birthday, Dante, says Frank. Thanks, man. Looking forward to long-term gains. Yeah, that'll be sweet. Matt gets married this Saturday. Matt's getting married? That's kind of cool. Good for him. I don't think that's real, but if it is real, that's pretty sick. Like, good for him. Happy birthday, Astro. My name is not Astro. Short interest on DWAC. Yeah, let me look. The whack. Let's see. DWAC 12.51, 99% utilization. I don't know how they're borrowing at 0.5%, but the average cost to borrow is 272%. Days to cover 0.36. Matt's last name is Benzinga. Ho, Nick Patel, thank you so much for becoming a member, man. I really appreciate it. Thanks for deciding to support the channel. Yeah, shout out to all the members, guys. Thank you to all you guys who are always coming in here showing that support. Thank you guys very much. I really, really appreciate it. Shout out to Nick. Thank you, man. SV is the curious case of Benjamin Button. He's at least 165 right now. Yep. Back when I was a boy, and it was like 19 or 1880. What's your dream vacation activity post MOAS? I kind of want to go to a really tropical place with some people, with a person, and that would be really fun. That's kind of what I want to do. Maybe I'll do it before. I don't know. I just kind of want to go on like a vacation. Matt's getting married this weekend too. Yeah, Nick, thank you so much for joining, man. I really appreciate it. All right. Amy at 27.37, down 1.26 right now. Let's see. Let's get this money. Let's go, Nick. Here we go. Love the positive attitude, man. I appreciate it. Let's do it. A person, Mandy, maybe it is Mandy, or he's getting, oops, I just hit my Christmas tree. If you guys didn't know, I still have my Christmas tree over here. And it's going to be very funny because I'm not taking it down ever. It'll just be here forever until I move out. So in the summer and in the spring, I will still have a Christmas tree. And you guys are going to be like, why do you have a Christmas tree? And it's like, I don't know. I just want one. Sorry. I just want to have a Christmas tree up. It's too much work to take it down. Let's see. Spy moving back up. Come on, Amy, break that 200 and let's get going here. IWM coming up too. GME is starting to get a little bit of a move here, down 0.5%. Amy down about 1%, 27 cents. Let's see. How can they have shorted the float 30 times this year? I think you're confused. They did not do that. They could have if they were naked shorting the most aggressively in history, but they didn't do that. STV's special person is TMI. No, it's not. I know you like them trees. Bro, what? We're talking about trees now? Is that what we're doing over here? You guys are acting silly over here. They sold 30 times the float. Yeah, yeah, no, but also somebody bought 30 times the float too. Oh, these tree, my tree. Interesting. That's where it came from. Sorry. Sometimes I just don't know what I'm doing or talking about ever. This volume is trash. I mean, it's yeah, 15 million right now. That's pretty low according to what we've seen previously on Amy recently. 200 MA. Come on. All right. His parole officer is Mandy. I don't think so. Trees don't have to be specifically for Christmas. Who says you can't have a Memorial Day or 4th of July tree? Facts. 100%. I'm going to keep my tree up, and that's how it's going to be. Long calls on tree. You can't, I don't think you actually can short the volatility index. That's the joke. AMC broke above the 200 right now. Here we go. Let's get some action, people. Is the market open Friday? Yes. Smoke that tree. I feel like I die. It's plastic. Not a hedge fund wants me to die. All right. 27.49 right now on Amy. SPY's not doing a whole lot. IWM is slowly coming up. What's TL? I mean, GME is doing decent right now. Now it's only down 0.18, 23 cents. That could easily just go floop right up. SV so used to us automatically assumes we are giving him. Yeah, I do all the time. Isaac, Amy, not AME, Amy. People get mad at me for that. They're like, why are you saying it's AME? It's AMC. It's not the same. And it's like, well, first of all, it is kind of the same thing. It is the same. But the second thing, I'm just calling it Amy because Amy is over here and Jimmy is over here. They're siblings and they like to run together. They like to do a lot of running. They're training for their marathon coming up when they have to go running for an extended period of time. And that's kind of where we're at. Hey, SV, can you check Ortex on AVCT? Yeah. Avs to the 21 and a half. Cost to borrow really high. Utilization 98. Very, very high. So this looks like a decent one. How's ABCT doing today? It's down. I mean, it has been ripping though. Do that voice again? Nah. Not mad. Thanks for the explanation. Makes sense. No, Isaac, I know you weren't doing it, but there are people that come in and are like, stop doing it. And I'm like, dude, I'm not. But second of all, like, chill out. I know you weren't doing it, Isaac. All right. How's Prague doing? Probably terrible. Yeah, down 6. Let's see. GME down 0.29. Come on, Amy. Amy. You haven't heard Wrench Capital visit in a while? What's up, guys? Welcome back to Wrench Capital. Let's see. When analysts raise price targets, what time frame are they looking at? It depends. I mean, I don't really pay any attention to analyst price targets because most of the time they're from like research firms and they're all wrong. They're always wrong. Can I take the short interest on Berkshire Hathaway? I don't think they do. Hey, here we go. Yeah, we can do this for fun. It's probably less than 1%. Nah. They literally borrowed 1 share today on Berk A. Oh, here comes Amy. 27.54 above the 200. Let's see what happens here. SPY coming down. Let's see if Amy uses this as a little bit of support, and then we can rally back up. That would be sweet. Let's see. I dare you to short Berkshire. That voice sounds like Obama, does it? Don't short Buffett. I mean, he's just gonna pull another buyback on you, and you're gonna be screwed. He's just gonna do another buyback, and then you're like, shoot, and then the stock's gonna go up, and you're screwed. If you short Warren Buffett, then you're a complete moron. I mean, right now, the problem is that Buffett doesn't have any good you can't Buffett's strategy in today's market is very, very difficult to run. How are you going to find undervalued companies that could go up, especially with rate hikes and the amount of money that's been pumped in? It's very, very difficult to do. I wish I was taller. I wish I was a baller. Gas burrito. Pandemic briefing at the White House could affect SPY some. Yeah, it could. We'll see what happens with it though. Um, Typically they've been pretty bullish. They're like, yeah, it's not that big of a deal. Let's see. Amy, come on. GME's doing good over here. Now just came back into the green, up about 50 cents, 0.33% on GME over here. Amy's coming up too here. Come on. Let's flicker back into the green. We're seeing a little bit of volatility in the SPY, and our two favorite stocks right now are just saying, nope, doing what we want to do. Thoughts on Relly? I don't know. It's not 850% shorted. It is probably over 100% shorted still. Nikola investigation over, only $125 million fine. Bro, no. Are you kidding me right now? They made billions off of defrauding investors. Billions. And they paid $125 million. That's a joke. That is an absolute joke. Where does it say? Nikola's settlement. What the heck? Oh, it came over here. Let's see. What was read more? I swear, if you try to make was levied $125 million penalty charge to be paid to the SEC over purported misleading statements about the company's capabilities made by its founder and former CEO Trevor Milton last year. The EV firm welcomed the decision as it indicated the closure of government investigations. What's the market cap of this piece of shit? $4 billion. How much did Trevor own? Man, that sucks. Can't hate the stock. Wrote it up so many times. Yeah, some people did make money on it. When it was, what was it? VTIC was the SPAC that it was going through. But the amount of money that Trevor Milton made off of Nikola, and the company only had to pay $125 million, is absolutely drunk. So nobody's coming to the rescue, people. I mean, they have a I mean, honestly, when you look at it, like, yeah, they've also lost a boatload of money. Like, look at this year to date. Like, what was their high? It's 93, and now they're at 10, 11. So yeah, they got hammered. But the insiders were selling. Trevor made a boatload of money. That's craziness. If Gary Gensler was any more corrupt, that is drunk. He was accused of sexual assault. Oh, what a guy. What a guy Trevor is. What an absolute great human being. He's literally Billy McFarland of the EV industry. You guys remember that from Fire Festival? That's what he is. He's Billy McFarland of EVs. Oh, let's generate some revenue. I could use some solar panels on my house. Okay, 30 grand. Was their revenue one quarter. I'd take that fine. That's why people do it, people, because everybody would do it. SNDL, it's all right. It's not like my favorite thing ever. I mean, it's shorted. It has a weird business model. I mean, we've seen it run in the past when all these other stocks run too, so it's decent. He's barred from ever being an officer in a company that sells securities now. Yeah, TLT pop and watch SPY. Look at this. What is going on here? I don't have it clicked. This is craziness. Yeah, doesn't matter. He made a boatload of money. He's rich. He's gonna retire, have a good time, and he's done. That sucks, man. Might mean another decent drop coming. Yeah, but This is a bond move right here. Bonds are coming up, SPY selling off. Watch AMC down to this 50 MA. I mean, remember, I was saying over the next hour we could see the 50 cross the 200, and then we start using it as resistance on the way, or support on the way up, like back up, which is very, very possible, especially with what we've been seeing. We've been seeing these SPY dips pretty much get eaten up right away. Like this one right here got eaten up. We came back. Another one here eaten up, but now it's dropping again. So I mean, the bond yields are saying SPY up, and a lot of things should be going up too, but that's just not being reflected. Oh, Trevor still has a criminal trial coming up? Ah, interesting. Okay, that's fair. I'm pretty sure there's a rule though, like if you commit a crime or you've supposedly committed a crime, you can't use funds from that supposed crime to pay your lawyers. You can't do that. Dan, you're a lawyer, right? Dan Landry, I'm pretty sure you're a lawyer, right? What's the rules on that? Can Trevor use his Nicola money in order to pay his lawyers to get like a wild legal team? If his involvement in Nicola is what the charges are for. Like I'm pretty sure you can't use that money unless that's only like a drug thing. Cuz I'm pretty sure that's how it is with like traffic like if you get popped for like selling lots of no-nos. Trevor's no longer a part of the company. You have to launder it first. Yeah, I mean, you would have to. I mean, he's not gonna launder it. Like everybody knows how much money he made. It's public. Yeah, his legal issues aren't done yet. I don't know if I'm late, but did you hear about John Madden? Yeah, rip John Madden. He retained his lawyers years ago. No money. There's a chance that the money could be locked up for some time. Okay, that's fair. Not legal advice. No, because I'm pretty sure like sometimes it gets locked up. You can't pay your lawyers with like dirty money. Because then the other thing is that if the lawyers don't know or they have no like reasonable like suspicion that you paid them with dirty money, then they're fine. But if they do know, then they get in trouble too with accepting that money. I think that happened. It happened in one of the cases in Miami. It happened because the lawyers were like, "Uh-oh, like what'd you like? You gave us money that like we weren't supposed like we didn't know," and then they like found out later and were like, "Oh shoot!" And then I think they tried to cover it up. As a pre-trial condition, and whereas the money in question relates to the crimes charged. That's what I'm thinking. Only a rookie crook leaves money in the back when he knows the feds may come calling. I mean, it's probably all locked up in a bunch of like Cayman Islands accounts that he just can't access, or like he can access, but nobody knows where it is, or like crypto. I would not be surprised if this dude just. LMAO, yeah, lawyers turn down money. No, they have to sometimes. Like they're like you can get arrested if you take dirty money and like people find out about it, which I don't know how you're going to pay lawyers with not dirty money if you're in some specific businesses, but you'd have to prove like where the money came from going to your lawyer. White House briefing, that's what it was. Is it on right now? I mean, 11:30 is a little bit early for a White House briefing. Are they even awake yet over there? Let's see. It's in a suitcase in his yard being dug up a month to bring it to his lawyer. You need the right friends in the legal system to get away with it. I mean, you need the right friends anywhere to really get away with anything, right? Oh, here comes the SPY again. Joe's just rolling out of bed. Yeah. Yeah, also, if you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream just helps out with the algo. Thank you guys for all the support you've been showing me today. We were having an interesting day this morning with TD already. We still got a lot of time left to see what's going to happen with that. AMC popping a little bit here, down 33 cents, about 1% right here. GME is basically flat, down 0.12, down 17 cents right now. Yeah, the IRS wanting the people to report income from the theft. That's silly. Because of the bottom of yeah. Here it comes. Let's see. All right, people. What do we got here? Let's see. All right, Amy, do your thing here. Spies, I mean, it's trying, but the thing is I would expect to see a lot more of these big drops today. Just putting it out there. I think we're going to see a lot more of those fear candles. So watch out. We could look like we're going to be getting into really bullish territory. And then all of a sudden, fear candle. And then it's like, oh, what was the news on that? It was like, oh, you can't find anything. It's probably just institutional rebalances going into the end of the year. That's most likely what it is. Are yields higher? Yes. On bonds, yes. Today they're rising. They're the highest they've been since the end of November. Let's see here. Bum, bum, bum. All righty. Let's see, people. All right. Yeah. Fear candles coming in here. Can you please take a look at BFRI? Nick? Of course, man. BFRI has been doing. See, the problem is when we look at it, it's usually ripping, but let's see how it's been doing over the Weeble. Yeah, see, it's sold off from the highs. I mean, it looks like it's coming back up here. Let's see what happens on this test of the 50 MA if it breaks above and everything starts to curl back. I mean, this is a little bit of a bearish signal here, but I don't know. Let's see if it'll reverse and start to trend back up. Zip Trader yesterday seemed bearish on AMC for 2022. I would disagree. I don't know why you could be bearish on it. Thanks. Anytime, Nick. Smells like Bath and Body Works here with all these fear candles. Yeah, man. All right. Let's see here. All righty. Let's see. All right, everybody. I think that is going to wrap up the morning stream. I do have to go get a haircut right now. So here's what we're going to do. I'm going to come back on at 1:30. So I'll be back on around then. If you guys don't mind, just dropping some likes on the stream on your way out. It just helps out with the algorithm. If you had fun today, just dropping likes, it just helps YouTube like recommend the video to you again. So if you guys want to come back, it'll be easier for you to find it. If YouTube starts to mess with me, like Twitter has been messing with me. I believe TMI is live right now. Let me see. Yeah, he is live. So let's see. I'm going to shoot the link out in the chat right here. Everybody go hang out with TMI. I'm going to dip. If you guys don't mind, again, just hitting that little like button on the way out. I will see you guys later today. Let's see what happens with this TD Ameritrade stuff, and peace.